Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Such a special show in store, 3 big hours, live from Los Angeles, and an incredible lineup that is going to include a lot of brand new. We call it What's New Wednesday for a good reason, and there is a lot of brand new that we're going to see throughout the show. We also have some really cool designer pieces for you. We do have, how about butterflies? How about a really special, we've got American flag earrings actually, which are super cool. And then we take it back, we kind of throw it back to some Art Deco pieces. I've actually got a matching set of Art Deco emerald and diamond jewelry for you. It's a ring and a pendant to match if you like a set. So we have all of those, plus some big markdowns on some of our past favorites that are coming up that are just going to be big blue wings. We've got a really special Paraiba in a bridge. The most affordable way to get Paraiba here right now is through the ring that we have, and that's unusual because usually it might be something smaller, but we have a ring in a bridge, lots of diamonds to bring to you there, plus we have wheels galore. We've got a wheel an hour. I did bring out some museum pieces as well if you are seeking out the super unusual and rare. Like, for example, we have our largest Chameleon diamond. It is over 1.5 carats. Of course, that would be a big carat weight in any kind of fancy colored diamond, but the fact is that this is that color changing certified Chameleon that makes it really specialty. So we have that. The largest tanzanite round we have is a 27 carat. It's a pendant. Big rubies are here. Actually, speaking of rubies, I have a 2 carat that is priced like we've not seen a 2 carat before, so that's going to be fun coming up. And a lot more, some great designer floral jewelry. We've got something that actually is probably one of the most sophisticated, detailed florals I've ever seen in fine jewelry. That is saying something because they're everywhere, they're out there. But we are bringing you, it is an orchid encrusted in diamonds, and we have added really exotic natural sapphires to the mix. So that's going to be coming as well. And then some really classic tanzanites as well. Tanzanite in a bridge, 9 carats plus. Amethyst is here. We don't see that every day. Really excited to bring you a high-end amethyst, and then a lot more. Your requests are here too. And actually, while we're talking about amethyst, we actually have an ametrine, and we have not seen ametrine. Gosh, it's been months and months since we've seen one. I have a beautiful ametrine in a fancy cut for you. Wait till you see that. It is, they really put the name crazy in the cut. So it's a crazy fire cut. So we've got that on the way and much more. So if you have requests, get them in. As always, we're happy to go seek out what you're looking for, find it, bring it out, give you great value on that. But otherwise, if you're just in the mood for some amazing jewelry, that is what we provide 3 hours a day of, and we're so excited. By the way, Gail, if you're out there, Gail, we've got a couple pieces pulled for you that we thought you might like. One is a sapphire and one is a fabulous. They're actually similar mountings. One's a ruby, one's a sapphire. So crazy corundums coming up for Gail whenever you're ready. So lots to get to. Again, whatever you'd like to see, please let us know. We're always happy to do that. And if you're not registered, you might want to get registered tonight as well, because we got a lot of special deals coming your way, and it is going to be a blast. So we've got one of a kinds as usual. So I do want to remind you, when you do see something you like, you best dial in really early. That's going to be the best way to get in on those values before they sell out, because that is what's been happening lately, and not everybody is getting their favorites. So it's really always advised to get in on those phone lines. By the way, we are going to bring those heart-shaped turquoise earrings as well that I talked about the other day. We just didn't get a chance to get to them. Plus, there's a really unusual couple of tourmalines, a true Endicolite, and then have you ever seen a fawn tourmaline? We're going to see that as well. It's almost like a Paraiba, but in a big size in a tourmaline. So let's get started. We've got diamonds to start because we love a good diamond piece, right? But this is a little unusual in just that it's rose gold for these baguettes and rounds in the combination here. And it is also item number 7424. So welcome into Wednesday. Hope everyone, it was Valentine's Day yesterday. So hope everyone had a great Valentine's holiday. And also, if you maybe didn't get that fabulous piece of jewelry you were hoping for, we can obviously help you out with that. So let's get going. 7424 is 25 points in baguettes and 39 points in diamonds. That would be the white diamond round brilliance. Put it all together, and what do you got? Well, you've got a beautiful ring that's a bypass style, and we're seeing truly it comes together here where it looks like, because those baguettes are stacked perfectly together, 3 on each side, it looks almost like you have an emerald cut, especially when it's on. Obviously, we're really up close and personal right now, so you're seeing the detail, which is the purpose, but then as you see it from the distance away on the hand, you're going to notice that it looks like bigger emerald cuts, which we're actually going to see a little bit later in that Art Deco style I was telling you about. So if you like this kind of illusion setting where the look of bigger diamonds come together, but created with smaller diamonds, which of course makes it a lot more affordable to own, then this is a good one. Now, it does stay in the rose gold. That's probably the only reason it's even here at this point in time, but we're going to make it a really superstar value. Do not bank on getting like 2/3 of a carat in diamonds for this price ever, especially in this kind of gold when you've got, let's take a look at it on, quite a bit of size here to this ring. And that bypass style gives you an elongation, but it extends it down the hand as opposed to side to side. So even if you were somebody who's more comfortable in a more petite ring and maybe you bypass the bypass, right, because you think it's a little too large for you, I think this is a really wearable way to do it. So you've got this great look, and how about taking it under $1,000? Well, that's okay, we can do it. But instead of even $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99, we're here to move some great deals. We've got a lot of special pieces. We've got affordable, really sprinkled throughout the show on a variety of different designs. But this is not even $699. There is only one, so call me early. You know the drill. It's important to be on those phone lines ready to go when you see something you enjoy, because it is going to be flying. And this is such a good look and doesn't sit up too high off the hand, so just going to give you that extension down the finger there that you get with that bypass. But it's not even $699. Okay, this is a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds, and we just obviously need to make sure that it goes to a home that is a good home, that is only one. And obviously when we've had it for a little bit, and we have, this is nowhere in any indicator of cost of the piece, because we are already below that. It is nowhere, I can even top that, it's nowhere near the cost of the gold. Now, the diamonds are probably more valuable than the gold, you know that, but it's actually going to be less than the price of the gold. We're already there. And the fact that we're taking it even lower, rose gold only, one only, we're sizing it for you, we're shipping it to you, all of that happens, but you're not even paying $699 for a designer diamond ring. Unheard of. Unheard of. Nobody does this. We're just clearing it out, and I'm taking it even lower for you just to make sure it goes, because that's the name of the game. We've got to make sure everything goes tonight. That's how we roll on a Wednesday night, and boy, that has been the case lately, and we already have 3 people on the phone line, so it's probably gone, but I'm still going to get you a better value, and we're going to take it even lower than $699 and even lower than $650, and we're only going to make it $649 so that, yes, big, beautiful diamonds can be affordable as well as if there's no diamonds at all. Take a look at it. $649, that's it. First caller, and then we'll see who's got it. And then coming up, I have a golden pearl piece that's really affordable as well. And we even have some fancy cut. Should be a fancy cut show. I was just realizing we have a lot of fancy cut pieces today throughout the show. So if you are somebody who really enjoys bringing out stones that are going to, have where the lapidary gave you a little creativity, that is what this show is going to feature a lot of. So $649, let me know who's got it. Yes. Oh, good, Gail. Hi. Now, did she want sapphire, ruby, or both? Because I have a purple sapphire, I have a ruby. They're in similar mountings where they're wider with cutouts. Let's see who's got this is still here at the moment. $649, giving it away. Okay, so Gail, I've got 2 options for you. You tell me what you think of these 2, and we'll see. I think maybe she's looking for something a little wider with a lot of detail work. Certainly, this is one option if you want to go really wide in the band. That last ring is still here, so I'm going to wait until I hear, but I'll let you know. But come on in. Not too late yet. Now, I do have a sapphire here that this is a similar mounting in a lot of respects, but it's a little bit more narrow, so I thought I'd just put them up together so we can see the differences here. But that's a ruby on the right. That's a purple intense sapphire on the left. So let me know if you have a favorite here, but obviously we've done some really detailed mountings here, and whether you like 2-tone gold like the ruby features, or you want to go one color gold like the sapphire features. But let's start with the ruby at 7385. Coming up first here. And so just so you can see the scale, these are each wider rings, but I'm sorry? Oh, she wants an emerald in this setting? I don't. Oh goodness, I don't speak to Claire, so I don't know what Claire, yeah, did she want an emerald in this setting, not a ruby or sapphire? Gotcha. All right, so we'll have to go seek that out. If anybody would like what's up here right now, I do have this one. Let me know, does she want a little more diamond weight, Jess? I do have this emerald, which is similar, but not quite as much of the diamond weight. If she likes either of those mountings, we'll see if we have an emerald. So yeah, so I don't get those requests directly, so I don't always, it doesn't always get communicated correctly. But I'll tell you what, if anybody likes these, we'll just give you some big values here, because might as well, now that they're on the air, there's somebody out there with a nationwide audience, somebody likes each of these rings, so we'll just get these out the door as well. And then we'll just show you here, 7385 is going to be the 82-point ruby, so just a light 1 carat there, and also 70 points in diamonds. Right now it's in the rose and the white. It does have to stay that way. If you'd prefer 9420, that's going to be the purple sapphire. Bear with us on the phone lines. We got more people waiting on hold than we have operators tonight already. And we're only 9 minutes in, so it's going to be that way tonight. It's going to be that way every show, I have a feeling, until we hold a TVON job fair. Or if you know anybody in the Los Angeles area who would like to work some 3 hours a day in the evening or the mornings, let us know. I'm hiring. I'm going to do it myself. But here we go with the sapphire here. This is 57 points on the unheated. That's unheated. That's remarkable. And then you have 38 points in diamonds. And that's going to be, I'll tell you what, either way, we're going under $1,500. And just to put it bluntly, that ruby piece should be $39.99, but it's not. So here's what I'm going to do on the ruby, which is item number 7385. Now that you've seen them both in some brief descriptions, we're actually going to take this ruby under 15 and we're going to make it $14.99. And then we're going to do something even better on the sapphire. If you'd like the one-of-a-kind sapphire, and these are each one-of-a-kinds, we're going to make this ruby $14.99. We're going to make this sapphire only $888. So that is hugely important. Now, this one stays as is. You can actually change the purple sapphire to any color of gold you wish or want. So that's going to be an idea. Now, Jess, did she like that emerald I flashed, or is this a little too simple? Because that one's here, similar in that it's got cutouts and some detail and some rope border with an emerald. Otherwise, we can see if we have either of those mountings with an emerald. I'm not sure if we do currently in stock. So we'll check on that for you. And if you hung up, give us a call back. I know a lot of you got a little frustrated with the wait time. So give us a call back and we'll help you out with your requests, or if you want to pick up that diamond bypass ring, or if you want to get either of those. So $888 in the sapphire and only $14.99 on the ruby. And we'll show you here what the ruby looks like. That's the widest version we do in a larger band. You can see, again, that real subtle detail of having the rose gold on the outsides and then all the white gold holding those diamonds on the inside and all the detail you have with the bezels and the pave. Then we have just a slightly smaller version here. I'm going to show you how beautiful this sapphire is, because this sapphire, this again is unheated. So that's really unusual to get that kind of purple, pink, blue color. It's really intense, very vibrant, and yet that is all natural. So no treatment whatsoever, not even heat given to that sapphire. Very unusual there, and you can see how yet it's darker, but it's still got those flashes as it moves. That one's only $888, so that's a huge value on that sapphire. And then if anybody would like that emerald be flash, we can bring that out for you. Did you want to see that one? Which one? The ruby is true to size, yes. Absolutely. So it sounds like the ruby's verifying right now. That's 7385 right there. And so we'll just bring that up now that you've seen them both. I didn't know if she was debating between those two mountings since they are so similar. But there's the ruby again, which is $14.99, which is an 82 pointer in that pure shape. Then we'll bring out the sapphire individually there. So request, sometimes we want to give you some options and kind of fill you out what you're looking for and what you need. But that one's only $14.99. Beautiful piece. It is rose and white. Does have to stay that way. And then I'll give you an individual look at the sapphire, which is 9420, which is coming up right now. And there it is. That beautiful. See what I mean by blue? There's a little flash of blue. There's some pink and purple. It's not just like an amethyst color. And actually I can prove that because next up is amethyst. And that's the amethyst color. So here comes the ruby one more time on the hand for $14.99. Here's that ruby. Remember, that comes with 70 points in diamonds. So it's quite a few diamonds. Whereas, you know, you see sometimes there's a smaller diamond weight. It's a little bit more of that kind of lacy, just diamond detail where they're really, really small. These are actually, it's a combination of different sizes of diamonds and different settings, but you're getting to 70 points. So that's a lot of diamond weight overall. And again, just the caveat here is that it's rose and white and does stay that way. So the other option you have, and again, bear with us if you're waiting on hold, we'll hopefully have an operator with you soon, but we've got the sapphire for you as well, which is going to be only $888. If you'd like either of those, at the moment we're verifying on each. We'll see who's got what, one of a kinds, of course, and then we'll get to those amethyst earrings, which is what I flashed. So you'd like the ruby or the sapphire? Sapphire? All right, sapphire. And then you know what, Jess, I'll give her one last look at that here. Here's that ruby up close, and let me know if you've got that one. The sapphire is spoken for, and that was 9420. The sapphire was in any gold. So we still have our bypass diamond ring as well. And so thank you. And then let me know if you want to see that emerald, although it will be coming up in the show. I want to get to these really cool drop amethyst earrings. I'll fancy cut. It'll be our first of the evening, which we'll see several. But 9760 coming up. And then let me know, Jess, if you've got this one, and then we'll let everyone else know if it's still available. But how about this? For a really cool, this is pretty. A really unique cut. A really special look. How about this for some really good, all the way around fastening, by the way. That is not going to be, you know, sometimes with briolettes or what have you, sometimes they'll only do the front half, and then they won't actually carry that faceting through the entirety of the ring, in this case, earrings. This is 9760. They're brand new today. We've never had an earring quite like this. Obviously, you see it's a drop. This will obviously be in the rose gold as well, so as is here. But rose gold, amethyst, it's that beautiful, it really is. It's got a sheen and a polish to it while it still has this great texturing to it, very ornamental. Beautiful amethyst too. I mean, it's got a really nice color. When you actually facet it in that way where you can really see the transparency of the stone, it's nice to still have a great look here in the color, but it's also 18 karat gold. And speaking of 18s, you're getting 1808 in carat weight. Can't make this up. 1808 of the fancy cut, so a little over 9 carats in each stone, plus you have the 9 points in diamonds. That would be the front of your hoop that you're getting there. So a really nice little individual bead set of the diamond work as well, but there is one pair only, and yep, we've never seen them before. So new pieces tend to go even extra fast, if you will, because, you know, people are, you know, shopping our jewelry, and some of the designs that we love, we already own. So if you're looking for that brand new, what's hot, this is it. Let me show you how the drop looks from a distance here, which is going to be a click and closure hoop. So really simple and easy. And actually, technically, you could reverse them because, again, if you didn't want the diamonds up front like you see there, there is a solid rose gold back for the hoop. So if you wanted to change up the look subtly, you could put them in backwards and do that because, again, the same facet pattern all the way around the stone itself. Plus, here's the length, which is going to be a 1-inch length from top to bottom, and then I'll try one on for you as well. But this is also going to be a huge value because they're supposed to be $24.99, and we're going to do a little bit different than that. Okay, a lot different because got to make up for some values here. We got to really make up for some wait time on the phone lines with some extra special I'll make them up values. So we're going to make it easy, and you know what? 1 inch makes it almost like a casual drop too, not necessarily one you have to save for a super dressy or special occasion. I think the cutting being fancy cut doesn't mean it's a fancy earring necessarily. It's great for everyday wear. So I've got one on for you just to show you kind of the length and the movement as it has from a distance away and really see how it's going to sit in the ear itself so you get a look at it. But it's really well done, and we're going to make it a lot more affordable than $2,500. So a huge value here, only $9.99 for the earrings. We have one pair only, and that's that. So our only look at them there, and that's going to be $9.99 if you'd like them, and then they'll be on their way. So we'll go back up close. Just wanted you to get a little length idea there. And if you're an amethyst lover, that's a great way to get a collectible that you don't see all the time. So that will be $9.99 for that fabulous pair. And then we're going to move right along. We got a lot to show you here in Fabulous New tonight. So lots of but they're all individual pieces. So nothing's going to stick around too long. Still verifying on the ruby, or does she want us to find an emerald?
She wants to find the ruby.
Okay.
If the other ring she talked to Claire about is available, then she wants to cancel the ruby and get the other ring.
Sure. Well, you know what? I think we can probably figure out if that ring is still available. I'm just not aware of which ring it is. So, but I'm sure we can figure that out. Yeah. So why don't we we'll see if we've got the other ring. Okay, so here we go, $9.99 on the earrings. And again, I'm going to keep moving so we can get to everybody who's waiting on the phone lines here, and we'll just let you know when things go. So here's our next piece. It's actually a golden pearl. This one is really special too. It's got this really stunning crown-like design above it. So we're excited about that. And again, if you did hang up, I know it's a little bit of wait time here, so I know we are backed up on the line still. Please just keep on trying, or I can let you know when we have an open line. We're going to move on from those. Look at this, brand new, true literal crown above really the queen of the pearl kingdom, because it is a golden pearl. You don't see many of those. So this is specialty, and it's going to be item number 9641. So let me know, the bypass ring is here and the amethyst earrings are here, I believe, so far, and I think the ruby is right now still verifying. So got some options for you, so don't get frustrated if we've moved on. Check with your operator to let you know if it's still available. But here's 9641, and it's our golden pearl. It's a big size here, 13.5 millimeters in size, all natural color here, golden pearl, plus it has diamond weight at 8 points. That's going to be the front of the crown and then the bail itself. Now we only have one, and I know the other day we had a question about a golden pearl pendant, and I did not have one in a smaller size. We had these really big ones with all these fancy diamonds. So if you're looking for something a little bit more simple and elegant, this is a great option. Let me go ahead and show you from a distance here so you can see the length that it has, and also just a different perspective on the size of the pearl. I mean, how cute is that? It really is. You can see Thank you. All right. And you can see the detail here that the crown has. You really can tell, even from a distance, that it is a crown. And you've got 1.25 inches from top to bottom. I'll try it on the neckline as well. And then we only have the one. Now, it stays in the white gold. So there's a contrast with the golden pearl itself. Remembering that this is a natural pearl, not dyed, not enhanced. We don't bring you pearls that are dyed or enhanced at all or ever. And it's supposed to be, I'll tell you what, it's supposed to be $18.99. I've got a better value just to make sure that we can make up for the hold time here. So let me try it on for you really, really quickly. We'll give you a look at it here on the neckline just so you can see it from a distance away. And then we're going to blow it out right now and get you a better value than even, oh yeah, $18.99, which is good already. We're going to go back up close. We'll make it even better for you. I've got it for just, make it $888. We'll save you $1,000 plus. So $888 gets that one for a large 13.5. And look, this is going to be, again, reversible if you wanted to. If you didn't want diamonds in the crown from the front, just pop your chain on the other way and you've got perfectly, look at this, no matter what angle, perfectly round pearl, smooth nacre. It's actually got a lot richer color. These can be lighter and very pale in color, still golden, but more pale. This one's got a lot of richness. It's kind of like the difference between if you had a 14K and 18K or a 24 karat kind of look, right? That's a really buttery, rich, really closer to like a 22 or 24 karat purity that you would see in gold because it's a lot more saturated. Sometimes they're a lot lighter. So this is nice. It's got a really, it's an elegant look about it. We'll get to those Art Deco pieces. Plus, if you're a butterfly lover, wait till you see the big butterfly brooch slash pendant. We've got 2 ways to wear the butterfly style and it is large. So I'll flash that really quickly. Look at how beautiful this is. We don't see a lot of this pink ombre, but when it's done right, check this out. I mean, could there be anything prettier than this rich purple, pink, red, all the way on out to the lighter pinks and then your diamonds? Oh, love it. Love it. Actually, those are just, yeah, diamonds in the middle, and then those are light pink sapphires. This is incredible. This is a beautiful bail or pin, so you can wear it as a pendant or a pin, but that's coming up as well. So butterfly lovers, that's here. And then the golden pearl's $888 if you'd like it. And I'm going to show you the big Art Deco ring that you know is going to fly. It's a combination of emeralds and diamonds, but we're going to show it really quickly here and then keep calling on anything you'd like to see. But look at how pretty this is. Oh, yeah. We have never, and I've been here a long time, seen all of our jewelry, never have had anything like this. And whenever, I'll just tell you, whenever there's anything with even a little bit of a hint of an Art Deco influence or flair or design element, it flies, probably because we just don't see it very often. So when there is, there's a contingency of jewelry collectors out there that love the look, but they don't see it all that often. So we get all excited and all giddy when we see one, and this is that design, but it is a one only. Now I do have a matching pendant to go with it, which is stunning. So if you're into matching sets, even more the reason to get on the phone lines here and be ready to go when this one is priced, because this, bringing them down, this is my philosophy on sets. If I ever have a combination of 2 pieces that have the potential to go together, I want to make sure that they're individually priced so right, like extra discounting, so that if you wanted to get the set, you can. Because I look at it this way, if you forego the set, and then later on down the line you decide that yes, I would like to have the set, it's going to be impossible to find something that matches to perfection. So I do everything I can to make sure that if we've got the opportunity for you to get a matched pair of pieces, then you've got every financial ability to do it, because you're not going to be able to find it going down the line. So this is really, really important. Let's take a look at it. This is a stack of baguettes that looks like an emerald cut in the middle. Then you have the rounds, then the round emeralds, then more round diamonds. Then we transition to the bezel and the bead set on the sides. It's a one only. I'm going to show you the pendant here so you can see how they really do look great together. This is also 18K. So 9766 is the number. And you've got a really beautiful, look at that, lots of gold. Even that back of that band has got a lot of depth to it. So that's a lot of 18 karat white gold. But then you actually have, let's get into some carat weights, 27 points in the emeralds, starting there with the color. Then you also have 9 points in baguettes, 42 points in round brilliance. You add it all together, and certainly not 2 karat 70, by the way, it's just 27 points. It's a little different, but I know they do. They're really bright. I mean, they're all rounds, so they have that really beautiful bright glow to them, and you can see how when they turn and move, each and every stone lights up. Those are set, by the way, in a channel, so a little bit unique. And then, of course, you've got your bezel bezel sets over here in the split shank, then leading into the bead set diamonds, 9 in the baguettes, 42 in the rounds. So yes, you're getting a really great look, and 51 points in diamond total weight, 27 points in the emerald. Here's the matching pendant that we have, which is a separate item number, and you don't have to get them both, but I do want to show you because this is the drop in the length you get in the pendant, which has, you see that, a little bit beautiful, similar design there, but it's got the dual drop. So it's really done well where you go all diamonds at the top, of course the bail as well, and covered in diamonds, and then you've got that beautiful emerald set. So this would be the matching pendant. Keep that in mind. Let's just get the ring out of here, 9766, and again, one only, and it stays as is in that 18 karat white gold, which helps that whole Art Deco influence we're seeing, but it's got a really wild price tag. And I mean affordable, $49.99, not affordable enough. So watch this as we take a look at it on the hand here. Look how lovely this is. And it looks like you have a big emerald cut all centered up in the middle, the very center of that ring, because of the way the baguettes and the rounds are put together. And you can see it's diamonds as far as you can see from one side to another, all the way across the ring. It's not even $49.39 or $29.99. Remember, there's only one. And these Art Deco styles usually have a very, very, very big fan base. So come on in. It's a hugely important piece. And you know what? We'll do the pendant right after this if you'd like it, but it's only going to be $1,999 for the ring in all that stunning 18 karat gold. And again, totally unique and unusual to see. So let us know if anybody get the bypass ring or the amethyst earrings yet. Well, okay, so we're all good on the new pieces, but our tried and true favorites are gone. So ruby and sapphire found their homes. We got a really affordable wheel. We are going to see a very large Endicolite. I do actually want to mention I have a green diamond. Not a chameleon, but a green diamond straight up that is certified. So that's going to be here as well. Very unusual to see. And Paraiba that's really, really affordable. Now, if you'd like the pendant, let me go ahead and give you a look at that. That's going to be item number 9764. And this one I've already tried. It doesn't sit on its own, even side to side. So I'm going to give you kind of like a section look at it. But this is going to be also the 18 karat gold. So let me show you here the top first. There's that bail. And then your first segment's going to look like all white diamonds, still that same combination of baguettes and rounds together. This will be 15 points in the emerald. That's that channel you see there at the base. Then you have baguettes at 13 points and the round brilliance at 27. So again, really, really good look. Matches the ring to perfection. Let's make it easy here. I'm going to show you the length here on the hand. And we'll make this one also as is, so it stays in the 18 karat white gold that you have here. And we are ready to get a fabulous home for you. Let's take a look at the length on it, then we'll show it on. Just really elegant there. You've got that look of emerald cuts, again, from larger to smaller as it drops. That's 1 inch in the drop. And the pendant's only $9.99 if you'd like it. So huge value. And then I'll show you together here ring and pendant and how they coordinate as a set. If I can put the ring on with one hand, which I'm trying to do right now, let me see if I can get that on. I will, and then you will see what they look like together. But $9.99 for the pendant. Here's the ring and pendant. So that would all be under $3,000 to get everything there if you'd like to do it that way. So like I said, really reducing the prices individually so that you can have the opportunity of getting the whole set if you so choose. So that's a really important way to go there. And again, $9.99 for the one-of-a-kind pendant, $19.99 for the ring. And then ring is gone, pendant is left. And so the pendant's here. I'll show it really quickly on the neckline before we go, and then we'll see what we got going. And then any requests you have, get those in as well. We'll be happy to help you out with those. But look at that. From really a distance, you see how it sheens. So it really does give you the look of emerald cut. So one more time up close on the pendant. The pendant is here at $9.99. And then big, big tanzanite deal. But I think right now, probably the most important piece we can get to is this designer fancy color diamond ribbon ring. Look at this. Oh my goodness, black rhodium and white gold. How specialty is this? Wait till you see it. Thank you so much on the ring. Pendant still available if you'd like it. Let's talk a little bit about 9674, another one of a kind that's brand new. So first time. Now, the other day we just had a piece that reminds me so much of this, and I know we were a little bummed because we only had one and a lot of people missed out on it. So here's the next thing, that if you remember that band, it was a wider band with the fancy colored diamonds, and it had that little bit of the kind of a chevron shape to the outsides. Well, a lot of you missed out. It was a one only, so we wanted to bring you something similar here in all those fancy colored diamonds. These are also more in the champagne tone, but you're still getting a lot of different colors within. and it's all set in black rhodium as far as the inside. So all that pave. Now the outer edges are going to be the white diamonds and the white gold, and it's all, once again, this designer loves their 18 karat gold. This again is 18 karat gold. So you got another really, really good piece here in a higher end gold that makes it super, super, super premium, and one only, just as it is. So you got to take it with the white gold and the black rhodium as you see it. Carat 51 though, so this will give you a little bit larger diamond weight than we saw the other day that was in yellow gold, or maybe just white gold and the black rhodium or something that suit you well. I do want to show you the width of it because it's got a lot of this great width all the way around. Here's the inside, so you can see how that's finished, like pave should be finished, and then here it is on the hand as well. So here we go. Look at this. Really cool ring, isn't it? With all the, you really see, and I love a black rhodium backdrop because it really does let, I feel like each and every individual color here, and which there are many, all shine individually brilliantly, and then when you put it all together in this perfect, pave formation, it just does not stop glittering. And you see it really goes one side to another, so it's really complete across the hand, and it's a really big value. $34.99. It's not. We have one. I can't stress this enough. Got a lot of one-onlys on these designer pieces here, really one-onlys throughout the show. This is not even going to be $34.99. That is a really good price tag for a carat 51, in which are mostly the fancy colors that you have here, but it's not even close to $3,000. And then we're going to bring out that green diamond here in very short order. We're looking forward to that. A certified green diamond I have not had in a long time. So we're going to bring that out for you. But this one is, you know what? Make it better than even $3,000 or even $2,000. $19.99 is not your price tag either. We're going to make it a whole lot easier. And this is already, wow, that's a great value right now for a carat 51. Just look at all the individual colors. Deep oranges, goldens. I mean, there's a pinky purple, a few of them there throughout, and these are all natural. So again, you're getting this huge collection in one spot, in one ring, all contained within this gorgeous, like ribbony zigzag pattern of diamonds. And it's only going to be $1,799 instead. We're taking another $200 off just to make it super easy and affordable. And that's it, $17.99. Then we've got the big tanzanite. I've got one of our bigger discounts on tanzanite coming your way. Paraiba and a bridge, the most affordable Paraiba ring we have. And it's real Paraiba. I'm so tired of hearing everybody on the planet talk about this looks like Paraiba, this looks like Paraiba, and they're not talking about Paraibas. And by throwing out that word, I think it's a little bit misleading sometimes because, people start to think it's Paraiba and they go, oh, well, that's a really expensive stone, but it's only, oh, look, it's only $1,000. That's not the case with Paraiba. And the truth is no zircon and no topaz and really no other stone really gives you the exact look of a copper ring stone. We're bringing you one that's affordable tonight. Looking forward to that. So $17.99 on this one. Let's get to we've got a quick wheel. We've got tanzanite. We've got the Paraiba. I'll do the Paraiba. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the hour's here. So let's get right to it because why not have something early on as a special that is just really designed to be that welcome in, but it's also designed to be that big reward for being with us early on the Wednesday night here, 8745. So this is a bridge, famous mounting here. One of our better when it comes to an elite diamond weight, great gold weight that you get, but it's also a way to try Paraiba without breaking the bank to do it because there's normally a lot of price tag associated with this stone. You know it, you've seen it time after time after time, and stones, I don't care if it's 38 points, it's still a really highly valuable stone because why it's valuable is the fact that it is a tourmaline that contains copper. It has manganese as well, but all of that concoction really brings you a super, super, really unusual, unique color. But beyond that, blues and greens, yes, but it's also neon. It tends to have this ability to glow and be brighter in lower light, which you don't see with a lot of stones. Stones and diamonds especially, they need light. And this is a stone that actually tends to give you a better look and give you more of what we really prize this gem for when it's got lower light settings. So you've got a beautiful look here and it's rare, but you're also getting this diamond mounting that has 82 points in diamonds, and our bridge mountings are not inexpensive because they have so much gold and they have so much diamond weight and all of that. You're getting your option of white, yellow, or rose, so please don't think you got to keep it in the white gold. You also have a really, really big buy coming your way. Do not wait if you are thinking about affordable Paraiba. Now, I know that term can mean a lot of things. Typically, when I say affordable Paraiba, I mean one that's under $10,000. That is affordable. If it goes under $5,000, that's really affordable for a Paraiba. This is a different animal. It is the most affordable I have that spans all of our collection, any category of jewelry, and we just need a caller on the phone lines ready to go. We're going to size it for you. We're going to change the gold color if you wish. We're going to ship it to you. But it is one of the ways to get, you're still getting a great color, because what we care about is that blue-green combination. Ideally, you want 50-50 there. You want it to be bright and you want it to be clean. And so this still scores on all those levels, has every feature you look for. Let's take a look at it, give you a great value. It's not even going to be, oh my goodness, it was already marked down. And it was marked down to $29.99, and that already is going to suffice as one of the bigger values we have in Paraiba. Look at the clarity. Then you get to see the fact it's in a bridge. You get to watch the diamond sparkle through the stone. It almost magnifies the beauty of the stone, if that's possible, in the center. And then you've got white, yellow, rose in a bridge, and it's not even going to be $29.99 if you're looking to gift one, if you're looking to collect one. And FYI, they're not getting any easier to afford. We saw some really jaw-dropping per carat prices in Tucson, Arizona. What was that, 2 weeks ago? I mean, really, really shocking. And maybe not really shocking, because we expect that. And there's only a finite, a limited material out there. What's out there is out there. No new sources, no producing sources. So that means you're going to find what's out there is out there. So everyone's fighting over the same stuff. This is important to take. Not even $29.99. Not even going to be $1,999. At this point, we've gone lower than the price of the mounting. So the Paraiba that's supposed to be so expensive is free right now. You're not even paying $19.99. We've got a value. That's why it's here so early here, 30 minutes into the show, is to bring you that value that says, welcome, and early birds, glad you're here, all of that, because we've got a really special look here. And yes, that double row that runs down the middle is, look at that, that just keeps going all the way down and through. That's what we call it, the bridge. Sets up that Paraiba, still gives it a halo to surround it. You've got a wider band. Let me try it on before we even get to a lower price than $19.99, a better price than $18.99. I would love to do $18.88, but the truth is, I think we can go even lower here just to make sure it goes in a hurry and say congratulations right now. Look at that stone, and then watch when we go darkness here. Look at what that stone still does. Still giving you the glow, still bright, still glowing and gleaming those blues and greens, and it's not even $18.88 or $17.99. Let's move it. Let's make sure it gets a home. That's what we're on a mission to do with every last piece of jewelry we have. It's that simple. And yet, it's only $1,777 for that Paraiba. And I'm giving it 60 seconds. We've got a wheel. We've got some requests for Robert. Robert, I think these are good requests because it might help out a lot of people besides just yourself. And so we've got some different types of hoops to show you, whether you want a little more modern style that's more squared off, which are a huge hit right now, or a classic. So we've got hoops. Still have a green diamond that's certified we're going to bring out here shortly, and it's a good size. 13 point. That is a big size for a green diamond. So we'll see that. Really special stone coming up, and then much, much more, and continue to get requests in. We'll help you out. So this is where we stand on the Paraiba, 1777. All right, let's keep moving. We got a wheel for you as well. I want to show these hoops right away. So Robert, thank you for the request, and let's show you what we've got. I was lucky enough to have these in 2 different varieties of gold color, because this is a hoop that became, gosh, I think we've only had it 2 times ever on the air. You're going to see a good one, a really good one. And what can I say? We've got a special, special look here in a hoop that is reversible, that is modern. Obviously, hoops, we think of rounds, right? Let's take a look at what we have here. White gold or yellow gold or rose gold. I'm actually going to show you. I have one of each here, so I'm going to put up one so I can then try them on for you. But look at the yellow gold as well. This might be a perfect opportunity, too, if you've already tried one in the past. You might want to get one in a different color gold. Although, you see when you see that yellow gold straight on, it really is done with a little bit of the white rhodium underneath the pave. And yeah, that is a pave row of diamonds. So this is item number 8373. These are kind of like the new classic in a hoop. And yes, you were going to get a match pair. I just wanted to show you close up one-on-one here so you can see the differences, but also the similarities of having 53 points in diamonds in this white or yellow. But remember, this is also modernized a bit. We're not doing the inside out style here, so this is going to be a little different. It's got actually diamonds pave throughout the front of the earring. It's got more of a rectangular or a squared off style, so you're getting something a little bit fresh, but it's also combining what we're seeing a lot of right now, which is the what we call the tube style, or these really beautiful kind of cylindrical styles, but in this case very squared off. But you're getting a lot of gold weight from the side, from the front, and from the back. Although we really made it a very different look, so it's truly reversible, because sometimes reversible just means diamonds or no diamonds. In this case, there's actually a cutout design in the back. So it's completely changing the look of the earring. So if you were to opt to go and reverse them, put them on backwards essentially, you're going to have a very different look. There's almost like a diamond cutout harlequin pattern that's in the front of your hoop then, even though it's the back. Does that make sense? You can totally change it up, or just go with diamonds if you want to do it that way. But 53 points, 3/4 inch, which is kind of a sweet spot of hoop drops that we see, are very popular with a wide segment of jewelry lovers. Plus we have the white, the yellow, or the rose. You can get the rose as well. And we're going to make them really, really affordable for you. We have a round style as well. We'll show those too, Robert, if that's a little more what you're looking for in a classic. But this is going to be hugely, hugely affordable. They were $19.99. They have a lot more gold weight than a lot of our hoops do, because you'll see how they got all the mirror finishing and the side detail and all of that. But let's show you what I mean. And there's a click enclosure. So there's that back cutout detail I was telling you about. Here's that side profile, which you see there has a lot of that gold presence. And then there's the front, which I think most of the time you're going to opt for that front with the pave. So I'll try one on for you as well. But you know what we're going to do? Instead of $19.99 or $9.99, we're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. Go ahead. Have a blast, get a pair, maybe treat somebody to a gift. I mean, these are the kind of new, modern, don't even probably have them if you are gifting. I don't think that even a hoop lover, probably not gonna have this style in their collection at this point yet. So it's really, really fun to be able to get. Not even $9.99 though, so this is one option, and boy, they have a lot of presence to them. I always find that with a little wider, they give you a little bit just more drama, of course. You see it there from straight on. I'll reverse one for you as well so you can see it, but a lot of gold. Again, you're getting a lot of gold appreciation from the side profile as well as the front and the back, however you choose to wear it. But it's not even going to be $9.99 or $8.99 or even $799. That's a mega, mega hoop here. And we're going to do it right now for just $777 for the pair. If you would like them, we'll go back up. I'll switch one out here and just show you the reverse, so you can see what that's all about, because it's easy to do. It's got a nice longer post too, so no issue. If you've ever struggled, sometimes it's fascinating that sometimes, you know, a hoop can be a little difficult if the post is a little bit too short. Everyone's got a different size lobe, so I love that this one's got a little longer post. So if that's ever been something you've struggled with, this is just literally the exact reverse here, and I just popped it in so you can see. Isn't that a very different look that you're getting? So think about it. Imagine it. You can actually have all that. All I did was put it in through the back of my piercing, and you've got suddenly a very different look in your hoop. So totally two ways to wear it. Enjoy that. And let's go back up close. So Robert, those are $777, or if anybody would like them. And then we're on our way. We've got a more classic round hoop as well. And then we'll get to that green diamond here, which you know is going to be very exciting. So again, this is the back that I'm talking about. There's a better look at that cutout detail. You have kind of, again, like a diamond that's elongated cutout detail. Then we've got another hoop for you, which is 410. And this is going to be more your traditional hoop earring that's going to have diamonds still just in the front, still reversible. Let me move those aside if you'd like that more squared off style. This is what we traditionally see, kind of your basic. If you're just getting started with hoops, this is maybe where you want to go. 410 is the item number. They're actually going to be pave as well. 42 points this time around, so a little less diamond weight. Still reversible in that they're solid gold in the back, but you choose. Do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose? I only have the white gold here to show you right now, and we're going to make this a big value as well. And yep, a little bit more affordable than even our last, because again, you're still getting the gold weight, snap bar closure, clicks in close, but this is going to be $599 only. $599 for the reversible, because look what you're going to get. This time it's solid in the back, so that's actually going to be a little different than that cutout detail. So you see how we did the solid mirror finishing and still very squared off in the back. So great. That is probably the most affordable, besides like our little tiny 1/4 inchers that are the true huggies. This is probably the most affordable way to go of all in our entire, like, you know, if you want a significant type of drop. And these are also 3/4 of an inch. So you're getting that, again, what we've always found is the sweet spot of length. If you're not sure where to go, if you are gifting, it's a great way to go. I'll try one on for you as well. And then Robert, let us know, or anybody else. Again, those are available for anybody and everybody because it's diamonds. So we usually have a little bit of quantity when it does come to diamonds, and something that's a classic like this. We try to keep them in stock in the gold colors as much as we can, but that's the hoop there. So very similar, I would say. It's just a matter of, do you want more of a squared off style, or do you want a true classic round hoop? There are two ways to go. So these are certainly more affordable at $599. Our others are still here at $777 if you'd like them. And Robert, let us know if we got it right there. So let's go. We're going to move on. Lots and lots of requests coming in here. I'll go ahead and go back to our wheel. And we're going to show Pamela her request, looking for some Russian demantoids perhaps. You got it. We can make it an entire request show, no problem. No problem. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do a whole 3-hour show just one day where we just don't even have a plan and we just bring out what you want from the vault for the entire show. This could be it. We can do that tonight if you'd like, although I do want to get to that green diamond. But Pamela, you've been waiting on Russian demantoids. All right, nobody on the hoops? All right, we'll keep moving. Here are the Russian demantoids I have. Now, we're going to bring you first the bigger of the two. We're going to keep it under a carat here. But that's still significant in the world of Russian demantoids. So you're not getting, you know, this is not a stone that you kind of just dismiss because it's under a carat. This is a huge gem. 7321 is the item number, and that'll be our 85-point round Russian demantoid in the middle of 80 points in diamonds around it. And I'm striking on requests so far. So again, let me know if you made a request and I'm not showing you what you're looking for. Let us go back to the vault and make it right and find what you are looking for. Really want to make sure that if you've taken the time to put a request in, that we get you what you're looking for while we have you. And so make sure you let us know. But this is a major piece here, 85. Now I do have a similar look, so might as well put them up together so you can see they're close enough in size and price range where you might as well see them together and then choose which one you like. That's a really, boy, these could not be better spot on color than, really you can get a lot of stones that have a lot of brown to them. It's nice to see those bright poppin' greens. This is 7304 on the 66 pointer. So 85 here and 66 here. And you know what, whichever one you want, we'll talk about diamond weights. They're pretty similar. 80 points on the flower ring on the right. So 80 points right over here. And this one's got 68 points. So 66 in the center, 68 points on the side. This one's going to be very similar, 85 and 80. So they kind of mirror each other in that respect. But two great looks, both in the yellow gold, although we can change. The flower ring, unfortunately, is our last, so I can't change it. That one's got to stay in the yellow gold. The more traditional on the left side, the double halo, I can change the gold on that one. We've got that mounting ready to go, so no problem. But either way, well, look at this. I never, ever want you to have to, if we've got something similar in price, I'm just going to make them the same price so that you can truly select which one is your preference, which one's better for you, which one is truly like in your zone, in your range, which one is your style. Because if it's a matter of price, sometimes the price difference is then going to dictate what you're taking. I really want it to be purely what you prefer. So in this case, yes, you've got the 85 and the 80. The one on the right side of your screen has bigger diamond weights and bigger center stone weights. It does not matter. I am making them the same price. And that means you're getting an extra deal if you like that bigger stone that's in the bigger diamond weight on the right side of your screen. So I'm just putting it bluntly, guys. We're making these prices drop. We're getting them home, and these are open to either Pamela or anybody else who would like a Russian demantoid. It's all about first come, first serve. Take a look at your options here, and we're going to make them even lower then. I was just going to do straight up $29.99 for your choice of. We're going to take them a lot lower than that. And happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us. Already top of the hour is coming up in about 15 minutes. So not a lot of time here. And we got to make sure these go. And I know our big Russian demantoids have been. The last one I brought out that was big size was $50,000. That's not for everybody. I think this option, this set here, really gets it to that level where it's just about for everybody, because they're not even $2,000 a ring or $19.99. This is what it's all about. And truly one of the rarest stones I can ever show you, ever bring to you. And they're right here. Again, gold color choice on this one. This one stays in the yellow. One of a kind here only. Let's make them even better than $19.99. Let us know. They're amazing. And you know what? I know that hits her price range, but we still have nobody on the phone lines, and I want to make you a value of a lifetime. If you've been waiting on what are really considered, especially on the right side, a light 1 carat in the Russian world, we're going to do better than even $1,500 a ring. This is totally up to you. Same price no matter what, $1,499. Unbelievable for big Russian demantoids. This one being over a 2/3 carat stone, this one being that 80 point or 85 point center. So either way, you let me know. $14.99. I'm going to give them just about 30 seconds here. Then we're going to get to a big tanzanite deal and the green diamond and a wheel, all happening within the next few minutes. So I got to rock a lot faster. And then, of course, don't forget about that butterfly piece if you want to see that. I know our critter pieces have been really outstanding lately. We even had that big panda. I was thinking about that. I was just thinking, it just popped into my head. I was thinking about how unusual that was. And once again, we're backed up on the phone line, so bear with us. We have 30 seconds remaining here, and we'll see who's got what. And operators, will you let me, or operator, will you let me know? Let me know if you've got either one, so I'll take it immediately down, and then we'll move on. Okay, green diamond coming up. GIA certified green diamond. Love it. So this one, they're both in yellow, Jess, so just say left or right. Okay, right side first. Here we go. Here's the right side on the hand. Wow, look at that. That's the 85 pointer in the middle with 80 points in the white diamonds. In the yellow gold only, so that one's got to stay as it is. Then we go to the smaller, it's just slightly smaller. It's a 66 pointer in the middle, so we'll try on that one. We'll swap them out here. Let me know who's got this one. That one's going to go. That's the big one. So you figure for the same price, and it's not like this is lacking color. It's not like it's lacking neon or brilliance or clarity or anything like that. It's a really, really superstar stone. Then this is the double halo. I would just say this is a maybe traditional, more traditional mounting with the double halo and the diamonds down the sides, and that's $14.99. So Sure, the 85 pointer, you got it. Let me just go ahead and center it up and zoom right in. Take a look at this. There it is. I mean, that's about as close as I can get if you still want to see the diamonds. Yeah. Oh, is it already gone? Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right, so this one's here. All right, so they're here, either of them. Did we hear from Pamela by any chance? No? Okay. Well. Oh, it's her? Oh, you have her. Okay, good. That's why I asked. Okay, coming up. Sorry, guys, they're dealing with a lot out there, so take it out on me. Just take it out on me, not on the people. All right, here we go. $61.95 coming up. Would it be weird to go from a demantoid to a green diamond? I think so, but it's going to prove a point because we talk a lot about Russian demantoids and their dispersion being better than diamonds. I'm going to show you something, and these are available if you'd like them. All right, so let's get to our only green diamond that we have, like literally, truly the only green diamond I have, and it's a green diamond that is pretty. I'm going to say some, I don't know, sometimes green diamonds, they're not all, they can be really like deep, 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 deep green brown, and I'm going, oh, I don't know if I see the green, right? And I think we expect when we see beautiful emeralds and Paraibas and tourmalines all the time, we expect a beautiful look in our greens. And you gotta love your jewelry. You gotta believe, I mean, as much as I talk rarity and we talk about museum pieces and we get into like chemical elements and all the science behind where gems come from and why they are the way they are, it still means nothing if you don't just like get joy from it, right? It's got to be something that brings you joy. That's the beauty of jewelry, right? It's supposed to be beautiful. We're adorning our bodies with it every day. It's supposed to make you feel good. And as if you love a ring and you're looking at it hundreds of times a day, it should just make you smile. So it really does not matter one iota if it's rare, if it's not beautiful and you don't have that immediate emotional response. I talk about that a lot because I can sit up here and tell you things all day, but if you don't have it, I'm never the one to talk you into a piece because if you don't have that immediate emotional response, you should not buy it. It's as simple as that. I feel like it's kind of strange to even have somebody up here. Again, my job is just to tell you about, what I know and what I can share about, the gem and jewelry world behind the scenes. But ultimately, you have to love it. And that's why we talk about kind of, when you're broadcasting to a big audience, it's why we have so many different types of jewelry. It's why we try to really strive to bring you fresh every day because you never know, right? Who's out there and what you want is not what your neighbor wants, is not what somebody across the country wants. So it's beautiful when we find that beautiful piece that's, speaking to somebody, right? Well, this is also, with all that said, really, really rare. And we're not just going to tell you it's rare. We've got GIA who's backing that up with actual literature here that is a GIA cert on a green diamond that is going to tell you I've been here 7 years almost, so I'm trying to think now how many green diamonds I've had, roughly probably 3. It's really scarce. I've had a lot more chameleons than I've had green diamonds, which is just weird to say. So to get a pure, natural, exotic green diamond, especially one that's big enough to be certified, you got it. Now, when we're under 15 points, we don't typically have clarity gratings. This one will be following those rules. 13 points is the size. But isn't it bright and clean and pretty? And that's important. Now, we've surrounded it with pink diamonds, then we surrounded it with white diamonds. It's our only one in inventory. I do have chameleons, which are a different color of green, and then they change color. But if you want a pure green, here it is. Take a look. And it's pretty, right? Because it's really that almost like a minty kind of color, but it doesn't have any other secondary hue. And I'm going to show you that cert right now. They're calling it, sometimes if it did, they would not be shy. I mean, this is what GI is here to do, is give you specifics, right? They're calling it a light green. So no other color mentioned. There's no brown, there's no yellow, there's no other color. So that's important. You've got this certified, of course, it's that, cushion cut square we love. It's basically a 3mm stone, 13 points, light green, and all natural color, and it is even still inscribed. So it's a 13-point stone, but it's still got that GIA cert number inscribed. in the interior of the stone. So again, it's just a way to match up the stone eventually to the cert if you ever need to. Do you think $69.99 is going to do it here today? I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way. As rare as it is, I'm dropping prices on every single piece we put up there. So if you like a green diamond or anything else I show you, this is the night to get in. Because I got, you know what, I'm not going to buy by a single rule today. We're just going to mark down everything. Everything, I'm going to make up my own prices, and you're going to be the beneficiaries of that, and we're going to do something wild on our only green diamond. I mean, this is the only one we have. And it's certified. So you get everything, and you're not paying for the cert we did. You don't have to. All of it's done. $69 you don't pay. $6,000 you don't pay. $5,000 you don't pay. I mean, this is getting down to that level where if you've already collected pinks and yellows, maybe you have our fawn diamonds, maybe you have a chameleon. We've had more orange diamonds than I've had natural greens. I've had more blue diamonds. Think about it that way. I've had 6 blue diamonds here, 6 of them. Still more than I've had in green diamonds, by far, about double. So if that doesn't kind of put it in some perspective on the rarity of this particular color out of Mother Nature, I don't know what does. It's not $5, it's not $4, it's not even $3,000. I am in giveaway mode. Pure and simple. It's going to go, take a look at it. I'll go even less than $3,000, even less than $29.99. It's just a matter of dialing in as fast as you possibly can. And those are pink diamonds at 18 points and white diamonds at 35. And here I'm not even discussing it because it doesn't matter. That green diamond in the middle is worth far more than where it's priced right now, and I'm not done. And everything you see here is that 14 karat white and rose combination there. There it is on the hand. So you can see what that's all about. Pure and natural green diamond, not even $29.99. No way. This is not supposed to happen. One of our rarest I can bring you of the show. You saw that. The green color, even from a distance when it's on the hand. And it's not even $2,500. We need a collector out there right now. $24.99 gets it to you, and that is it. So only just that one double halo in the pinks. I mean, you are getting more rarity there too. 18, yes. 85-point demantoid. Let's put it up. Is it still available? Is it? Huh? Oh, is it? Okay, so I don't know if it is or not. I thought maybe it's sold, right? So the 85-pointer we'll put up one more time up close, and then we'll see who's got the green diamond. My goodness, look at this. That is $14.99 one more time. This is item number 7321. It's that 85-pointer we just had. I think it's gone, but I don't know. You have to check with your operators. Maybe I'm wrong. Hard to tell what's going on out there, but 85 plus 80. So big stone, remember I have the 2. That was by far the larger stone and the larger diamond weight, and yet the price was the same. And now we're just waiting to see who's got our green diamond because you know that's going to go too. And then we got a big tanzanite deal. Oh, one of my best in per carat prices on a kind of a fun, unique, creative way to do a tanzanite setting. So we'll see that for you. But that's another look, just a quick flash there. I know somebody wanted to see it one more time. I'll try it on as well while I'm at it. And then we'll see who's got it. I hope it's gone. I sure hope so. Value like that on a light 1 carat Russian demantoids do not go for $14.99. And you're getting 80 points in VS Diamonds with it. And you're getting solid gold with it. And that's $14.99. And then I'll give you one more glance at that green diamond. Let me know who's got it, because that's not sticking around another $2,500. You know that. There's no way something like that's going to stay with us at $24.99 for a certified green diamond. Then our tanzanite deal's coming up. It's item number 3250 next. Oh, I'm so excited about this, this tanzanite deal. And I know it's not going to be the traditional mounting, but maybe that's what's going to be exciting here, is that we usually see halos and bridge mountings and all of that. We're going to see something a little bit unique. Which one? Oh, congrats on the green diamond. That one's gone. And then this is it. Okay, Wonder Ring / tanzanite, essentially, right? We've got a pear-shaped stone, and it's kind of tucked in to the Wonder Ring-esque kind of style. Item number is 3250. This is the 525 Blue Wing Black D, and I hope that 80-pointer's gone. Call us on the hoops. I don't know if we heard from Robert, but Robert, let us know if you need to see another variety of hoop. Paraiba's here in the bridge. A lot of the pieces from the first couple minutes because people hung up, so we couldn't get you through. So call us and check on availability with your operators. But let's take a look at this. This is 3250. It has 24 points in diamonds. Now, this would be where you see the band itself has half gold, half diamonds. The diamonds are pave, and it's also white gold only, so it does stay that way. But you are talking about red flash galore, big time size, and it's so pretty on. For those of you that say, oh, I don't know, that's an unusual way. Usually the band is going through the middle and the stone is, you know, sitting right on top. This is a little different, but still that's what makes it so really beautiful and attractive on the hand. It can be elongating up or down, whether you choose to point the stone out or in towards the hand, but it is a value. Pure and simple. Look at this side detail. I know you see that carving that's done in the profile of the band there, so you get an idea of how it's a little bit thicker and wider. It's going to be on the hand here. First I'll just put that band on the bottom there. Look at that color. And boy, you can tell that even looks a little larger than a 525, doesn't it? This is going to be an insane value, so come on in early just so you're ready to go, because it's going to be one of our best per carat prices. So if you like it, it's going to be, the price is going to be right. I can guarantee you that. You're going to be happy. Let me just flip it around though, show you if we do the band pointing up towards the hand. And this also means stackable. Why not wear it with another band? Put it on with something like a wonder ring here or a wonder ring there. And you can play with it, kind of modify it day by day. And again, it's just got to stay in the white gold. That's the only key here. Look how pretty that is. So it's up to you how you want to wear it. Maybe you're switching it up by the day. Maybe it just depends on, you know, how dressy you're feeling that day. Here's another angle at that stone. I don't know if it's going to sit perfectly evenly. So you know what? That's why I'll flip it on back. It'll give you a great view into the red flashes of that stone. But this used to be, and look at this, $69.99 used to be. Well, that's what I had formerly on the green diamond as well. I'm going to do something different for you. Just call. Just one, just white gold. I think you know by now, little insider tip if you haven't figured it out, but usually when there's a gold restriction and we say white gold only, it's either a designer piece that we didn't make, but in this case we made this. So if it's our piece and it's got a gold restriction, it should probably get you ready for a big, big, big value, because that's usually what that means. It just means that this price is coming down to a level that we can't start putting another $2,000, $3,000 into the band to remake it, because the value is so good. So it's going to be really, really affordable. You're not paying $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000. I know 525 should easily be $4,000 or up. This is not. You're not even paying $3,000. Better yet, if we really want to wow you here, as the top of the hour is like 10 seconds away, we need to do better than $2,000. $2,000 for a 525? That's not supposed to be happening. It's going lower. White gold only. Grab it when you love it. And if you need a wonder ring, get a wonder ring. If you already have a wonder ring, there are 1,000,001 ways you can play with stacking and create an entirely different look if you want to. But it's not $19.99. This one's going to be really, really, really affordable. All you have to do is dial in as soon as you can. Welcome to the show. Top of the hour, just arrived. Wait till you see what we're doing. I'm not even done discounting this yet. This is going to go. There are no two ways about it. Sometimes pieces come down in price and they just don't make a lot of sense. Why do they do that? I don't know. Why are they taking the best tanzanite in the world and they're making it so inexpensive? I mean, this is just when you got to move jewelry, right? It happens. It's not even $19 or $18 or even, you know what, not even $1,799 for a 525. This is why when you actually look at the per carat price, it's not going to make any sense. We've seen some really low per carat prices. We don't see this. This is not going to be $17.99, and this instead, we're what, $340 a carat here? We're going to go to $17.77, and that'll be $338 a carat for the stone. Yes. Hi. Oh, was it Louisa? Oh, Eloisa, thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you love your tanzanite you received. And I tell you, one of many, I've been hearing from so many people in the last couple of days since I last saw you guys on Monday. The words like masterpiece have been used to describe our jewelry. Really, really high praise for the TVON jewelry you've been receiving. So love to hear it. Very excited about that. 1777, and this one's here. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. I'm going to give this 30 seconds here final, and yet look at the color. It's not lacking for saturation or neon or red at all. You got it happening all through that piece, but $338 a carat, if my math is right, that's not normal on a 525. Maybe that might seem possible or doable if it was a smaller stone like a 1 carat, but to be over 5 carats like this is, and then to be at that low per carat doesn't make a lot of sense. But, you know, it's interesting. I've got a brand new piece here. This is a 6 carat. So really similar. It's a 6 carat and a pendant. It's a trillion. like 4 times the price. And why? Because it's brand new and has been discounted. Here, I'm just discounting it. We're just getting it out the door. I mean, it's a little more of an unusual style. So maybe not the expected, maybe not what you came in tonight looking for, but if you want to try something and maybe expand the collection a little bit and have something a little different, it's a great way to go. Okay, so we've got, should we show you the patriotic flag earrings? We literally have American flags created with sapphires, rubies, and diamonds. And it's a hoop and it's a drop. So that's really exciting. So thank you. All right, so let's keep going. We've got aquas here. We've got beautiful amethyst. We're going to see it all. Top of the hour. You guys, you're shocking me. Today, I did not expect that one. Of everything in our first hour, I did not expect that one to stick around. But so far, so good. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday night. We're awfully glad you're with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and keeping us company tonight. Nice to have you. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day and are ready to treat yourself to some great jewelry. We're going to make it as affordable as possible to do so. Lauren Blair, TVON, glad you're here. We've got a quick wheel to start off with, and then we're going to get into it, guys. We have a blue wing that's sitting there, but we also have amethyst. We also have a larger stone. We have a 9 carat. It's not going to be $330 a carat, but there's a 9 carat blue wing here as well. It's going to debut tonight. We have a ametrine. We don't see ametrines very often. We have amethyst. So if you just want the purple, which is this month's birthstone, a new flower ring, the list goes on and on. But let me tell you something, the way these pieces are being discounted is not a time to wait. Don't think it's going to be long before that tanzanite goes. I'm going to show you a very quick wheel just to start our hour number 2 here, and you're going to see all bigger rings, Zambaran, Aqua. We've got 2 bigger rings as well that have a lot of gold weight. Let me show you what we have here to start, because this is going to be the way we begin our second hour. We have 2 hours left, so I'm going to encourage you, as I always do, to get requests in, because I got plenty of time for your requests, and we've been getting a lot of them already, so hopefully we can find you exactly what you need. But let's take a look, because this is the first and actually the smallest ring of the 4 you're going to see. Actually, we're getting larger here with a Molly Garnet and an aquamarine, and it's a really stunning Sierra, and it's an emerald. Look at that. So I did preview that emerald earlier, but we didn't get a chance to show it. So here it is. If you were going, oh, what's that? It's finally here. So here's our Zambaran boy. That stone, something about that stone and that mounting is showing off the color shifting really, really well. Molly Garnet is here. I'm going to need your calls. These are the same mountings. That's why I put them side by side, just different stones, and you can change the gold on either. Actually, anything on this wheel, change the gold. And here's the aqua. Sierra Santa Maria cushion cut square. That's beautiful. And oh my goodness, we're so excited about this. I'm going to just, you know what, top of the hour and a wheel. And it's a good, you know what happens on wheels anyways. Well, this is going to be even more interesting. I just want to hear the phone lines ring. I know. We don't have enough operators to do a better discount, but I'm going to do it anyways. Let's get you absolutely, just let's go wild. I'll promise you this, you're going to, if there's anything you halfway like, you're getting it. And that's why it's important to dial in really, really early. Any gold on anything. Now, remember what I just said about usually when a price comes down really, 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 really low, we can't do changing gold colors. I will on this wheel. I will. Whatever you want. White, yellow, rose. Anything you want. Any size, yeah, we're still doing that. Shipping for free, yeah, we're still getting it to your doorstep for free. We pay for it. You don't do anything. You just sit and wait and let it just arrive to you and arrive and be your new favorite ring. And these are rare. Talking about the best aqua, one of the coolest garnets, and garnets is a big family with a lot of cool stones, but a color shifting garnet out of Tanzania is super cool. And then you have an emerald choice. The 2 on the sides, I mean, every one up here has a lot of gold, but they still maintain like a comfort level because they've got cutout detail and they're really, really good. And you take them, but they're not even $9.99. That's usually where the wheels like stop. That's going to be really good. They're not $9.99. They're not $8.99. They're not $7.99. I just want to make sure we can get everybody going and really show you what we mean by discounts on this Wednesday, because you're not even paying $799 or $777. This is where it gets crazy, because it's not even going to be $699. Did we just start selling sterling silver? Did we just start doing plated metals, electroform, some kind of weird vermeil? No, solid gold in your choice of, I mean, these are custom made. When you get your compliment on your ring for the first time, you say, thank you, it was custom made for me. It was in the gold color you want, in the size you want, everything done for you, and you don't even pay $699, and we have nobody on the phone lines. Let's take a look what's at stake here, and I'll go even lower because I can't leave them here. Cannot leave them here. And we have nobody. And could I compile a set of 4 rings that have more gold weight than this? Not really. No, not really. So we have nobody at $699. All right, I could give up. I could just give up and say, okay, nobody likes my rings tonight. Or I can just dig in and say, okay, you need a better value. Let's make them a better value. This is like, this is not just a I don't think Fantastic Four is applying here. This is like a practically free 4, okay? Practically free 4. That's what this is. And maybe delete my name. If you put that up there, Tony, don't put my name on this, okay? Like, my name can be gone. I don't need to have any responsibility tied to this wheel and this price tag. But I truly have nobody on the phone lines. So you know what? Maybe I'm dreaming here, but you know, this is going to be better than $699. And I need some calls. Emerald, Molly Garnet, Aqua, Best Aqua, and then the Zambarn Garnet. And we're not doing them for $699, $689, $679, $669, $659. Let's make them all time. Let's make them really practically free. I'm going to make them $649. And you know what? 60 seconds. And if anything's here in 60 seconds, I move on. But that is value right there. And I'm only giving it 60 seconds, and I can't even honor the price beyond that because obviously they're supposed to be $9.99. You guys know our wheels. You know these pieces. $9.99's rock bottom. To be going $649 is crazy. And we're so excited to be able to do it for 45 seconds. And then let me know what you want to see because I've got carat weights here and I've got, you know, the ability to try them on. So, you know, that's what I am here. It's just a hand model. So just let me know what you need to see on the hand and that's what we'll do. And then we'll help you out. And $649. That's what I tell people now. Well, what do you do? You're in movies, right? No. You're in TV, right? Well, I guess sort of. Because everybody who lives where I live is in one or the other, right? You're either in the music business or in movies or in TV. That's what we all do. But, you know, just a hand model. All right, so 10 seconds. Yeah. This jewelry sells itself. Yeah, I mean, come on now. $649, and you know what? So I'm going to blame the jewelry if it doesn't sell because you should sell yourself at that price. That's just easy. Here's the emerald on the hand. That's going to be our 50-point emerald. 7 points in diamonds. Any gold you want. And that's what it looks like. See, this is not a small ring. That's a lot. The clock's out. I got to move. I can't even price them that way anymore. We got to go. If you want the emerald, the Molly Garnet, the aqua, I mean, I don't know. This is just a huge, huge value at $649. I'm going to leave it. Let's just move on and leave it behind. I can't lose that kind of money. Did anybody get the Molly Garnet yet? So we still have the Molly Garnet, but I think we're verifying on the emerald, the aqua. Now we're busy on the line. So I think there's just a little extra delay. Are you really going to change it, Tony, for me? Because I mean, it's like a practically free 4. It really is. I mean, this is getting to a different kind of level than we typically see. Oh, sure. Aqua. Here comes the aqua. This one looks like a teeny little size. So I'm going to put it on as a pinky ring for you here. There's the aqua. Just know that we're sizing it, of course. So if you don't need a 4 or 5, that's no problem either. If you need a 7 or an 8 or 9 or 10, that's no problem. So just again, that's probably not a pinky ring. I wouldn't say it's a great option there, but it does have a 70 points Sierra Santa Maria aqua cushion cut and 22 points in diamonds as well. So you've got, and yes, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you decide. So $649 on that one, and it's totally, totally up to you which one you like. So I'm going to leave that in your capable hands. Just know to ask for either the Molly Garnet or the Zambarn Garnet, or you can go with the Colombian Emerald, which is a half-carat Colombian Emerald. I'm going to give you a tip. That looks like a 1 carat, so don't be intimidated or don't be shy because it's a half carat. It's still a really good size look with that. Okay, the aqua, what about it? Do you want to see it on again? On again. Okay, it was just on. So it probably, I think with our delay, it's probably on right now, but I'll put it on one more time for you. Here's the aqua. There it is. There's the aqua. 7038 is the number. 70 points on the cushion cut, 22 points in the diamonds. Very nice. So $649 there, and then we're on our way. All right, so we'll give it a final 30. Looks like we have quite a few busy lines here, so just bear with us, and hopefully we'll get everyone through here, and we can bring out those patriotic flag earrings. I'm kind of excited about those. Really cool. Really cool. Final call. We've got a lot more on the exotic front. I do have a really interesting deal on a 2-carat ruby as well. I've got a really good, I just thought we needed some ruby that was still in big sizes, but I know the bigger sizes have been getting a lot of big, as they should, a lot of bigger price tags, but we're gonna give you a really big value on a ruby. It's a 2-carat, it's actually a little over. We've got an amethyst deal, one of my favorite amethysts we do. Just keep calling if you have any questions on this wheel. Again, no gold color restrictions, no sizing restrictions, and some of the best in blue beryl here. A really rare garnet that's already showing color shifting because you're seeing the blues and the purples and the pinks. Zambaran going on the hand next here. I was just talking about this color shifting garnet. 8378 is the number here. It's a 70 pointer as well. Same size actually as we saw carat weight wise on the aqua, but this time you're getting a little bit less diamond weight, 21. So 1 point difference in the diamond weight. So they're pretty similar carat weights as the aqua, but that's our Zambaran, totally different stone. We're talking about garnets. It's out of Tanzania. And you even see it here. As I move it, sometimes it looks like more red is dominating, sometimes more purple, sometimes more blue. So it's really, really, really well done. And all you got to do is dial in. Let us know which one you like for $649. All right, so we're going to move on. Also, I have to show you these turquoise earrings because I even talked about them the other day. Never got a chance to show them to you. And they're really tough to display because they're so large, but they're really cool. So I think you're going to like them. And if you're a heart-shaped lover, it's not often you see turquoise in a heart-shaped option, but we got them, and they're wild. So we'll share those with you. Plus we have that big oversized pink sapphire butterfly piece as well. And we'll move. Keep calling on any questions you have there. We'll help you out. And I have to let you know too, there's one more pink diaspore. It's really good. And then that ruby piece coming up. And then the floral rings. We have a lot to get to. So I know we were busy with the requests in the first hour. We got a lot coming your way. Although you still want to keep the requests coming, we'll help you with anything you need here on this wheel. $649, change the gold, choose your size. We're going to keep moving. We've got a major, oh my goodness, I love this stone because it's so impressive. And if you have been missing out, and listen, a lot of people have just because they're so scarce. We've only had a few stones, a couple of handfuls of stones like this. We're going to show you right now my newest, latest, and this one I cannot believe. This is that pink diaspore material. I do want to show you the inside because this is not something we see every day where the diamonds are building. Oh, good. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to have you check with your operators on what's left off that wheel of the 4 incredible pieces. Certainly, they'll let you know if we have one left for you in your choice. But that is a really, really awesome opportunity at $649. But look what we have here. There's the designer insignia. Upside down, of course, but you see the diamonds that are building here from the inside, and then they truly wrap around and continue to form this beautiful halo, little more, distinctive, detailed halo for sure. It's 9700. This is probably out of every one of them, and I know there haven't been 100, but out of the different pink diaspores out of this Afghan region that is so new, was only discovered, remember, of course, in Afghanistan in 2020. There was 1 month of mining, and that was it. And it was because of tremendous conflict in the area, just the sheer danger of being there and mining in such a treacherous and really kind of, extreme violent area. And that's unfortunate because obviously there's some really exotic stones, and we know that some of the really good spodumene come out of the Afghan region and so on and so forth. Well, this is that new discovery, but unfortunately we may never know the extent of that discovery. There was one total month, 1 month, 30 days of mining. They had to shut it down, cease the operation, and leave, clear out. It's a dangerous business. And a lot of times, stones, whereas this is the only known source for the pink diaspores, we know that there's a source in Turkey that produces a color-changing diaspore. That's different. It's vastly different. This is a highly pleochroic stone. Doesn't have a color change phenomenon per se, but it's highly pleochroic, so it's almost like, it's kind of like a color change, but better because it's not, you don't have to actually go to a different light source to see the change in color. It changes as you move it, as you wear it. You can go from indoor light to sunlight and see different colors come through. Sometimes more pink, sometimes more purple. Sometimes it's somewhere in between. It's like a beautiful mauve-y tone, like a plum color. So it's really a beautiful stone, but it's rare. And so you get everything. And you have just a few. We've had maybe a couple handfuls at this point in stones. This is one of our larger. Let's take a look. Emerald cut's kind of been the darling cut here for this gem material that we love. And it's 18 karat solid gold. You saw how it builds up that undergallery on the inside and then leads on out. It's a 675 on the center stone. So that's major, and it needs polishing. And it's also going to be, here we go. This is what it, oh yeah, look at that, from a distance away. And the diamond weight is 103. So kind of wrapping around and tucking on in. It just is elegant, really lavish. I think, again, could not be more workmanship that's gone into this. We've really done a nice job. And you know what I'm going to do also? Is going to be time to move it, move it, move it, move it. And you know what? That's all we're going to do. It's just a great value. It's not even $13,999 any longer. Got a good one here, and we'll just blow it out. $49.99 if you want our largest left now at this point in that pinky purple. This is the most purple we've seen by far in this gem, to the point where it's delivering bright, vibrant violets and blues as well. So just had to share that with you. We're going to show you a really, really quick deal on. We've got some really patriotic pieces, but I thought this was one of our better values that we have, is this truly unusual tourmaline. And I know we get unusual colors out of tourmaline. You know what? We're going to need to clean these guys. You know what? I'm going to leave those for some professional cleaning, and then we'll show them tomorrow if they can get that done. So let me just go ahead and grab, I'm just going to leave those to the side. Let's get to the amethyst. This is what I've been waiting for. There you go. Now there's some purple color that's got some really strong, saturated purple color here. Look at this. This is wild. $480 in an amethyst. Don't see that every day. It's a big-time stone. It's item number 6961. And if you have not experienced TVON amethyst, you may not have experienced the best in amethyst in this world. And I know, I hate to say it, but there are big designers that charge a fortune for amethyst, and they still have light color and light saturations. A lot of people are not aware that these stones even have the ability to be this dark, this rich, this saturated, all those things, because usually it's lighter. And even when you spend, just because you spend tens of thousands of dollars, and that's totally plausible out there, you don't always get that really sensational, deep, rich neon color. We are delivering that here. You've got that in a big, big way. There's something about the trillion cut that obviously magnifies, takes all that brilliance and that saturation, but makes it even more lively, which I call it a power stone. It really, really is. It's got the big halo. We even accentuated the corners to really emphasize the trillion cutting. We gave it big diamonds in the corners, and we mean business when we see these really serious amethyst. We are, oh, the pink diaspore's gone. Congratulations on that one. Well done. When you see pieces like this, though, they don't stick around. And we never have enough quantity. You think, well, amethyst is kind of a commonplace purple quartz. It should be plentiful, right? Not if you're really, really going up to that, upper echelon material. There's not a lot of it. So we're limited. Let's take a look at what we've got here. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So we're not limited there. We're certainly not limited there. And we're really excited with the 480. 480 is really special. 68 points is really special. And you're getting a great deal, because $4,699, that's one way to do it. Or we can make it a lot, lot better. And watch how large, again, when you see this on, there's the blues coming through, hot pinks are coming through. This is really, really, really special. And it's going to be affordable, because I got to make it that way. Here's what it looks like on. Give it an extra polish here. It needed it. And then you can obviously wear it this way, or we'll flip it for you. But it's like the further away you go, the more magic you see from this stone. Because now you're seeing all those different colors on display, like I was telling you about. The blues are coming through, all of that. And you know what? It's not even $46.99. It's not even close. We could go $23.50. Half off. Deal. We could do, I'm going to flip it. Hold on. I'm going to put it let's point it the other way, just because you might want to see it that way too. Love those bigger diamonds. We're getting you 68 points of really nice bigger diamonds. I'm going to make this even better than $2,000. Better than even $1,999. Best of the best in amethyst worldwide, world over. You got a chance to own it, and in a bigger size than we typically bring. And there it is. That same thing you were seeing, from a distance on the hand is what you're seeing here now as I move it. It really does look like traveling through a different dimension, or like a beautiful, it's just some far off galaxy where it's just, all beautiful bright colors and neons and really vivid tones. And if you like purple, you owe it to yourself to try this best of the best Brazilian amethyst, especially when it's not even going to be $19.99. We're supposed to do it the absolute best $17.77. I'm going to make it even better than that. It's not even $1,500. It's not even 14, 13, 12. We want to show you that we can make, forget about the amethyst for a minute, 68 points in diamonds should not be this affordable. We're not even asking 12 or 11 or $10.99. Get yourselves ready. We're going to blow it out right now. It is $999 for this ring in any gold you want. And that is really, really special. And to get it for under $1,000, this isn't our 2 carats we've brought in the past. Susan, we've got a great Paraiba for you. Did you just want to go a little bit bigger than the 80? Yeah, we've got it. So Susan, we've got a 1 carat now. The price does go up significantly. So we'll recap probably the less than 1 carat in the bridge. And we're going to show you, oh yeah, we got a 1 carat 09 coming up, Susan. So that's going to be great. Okay, let's go. Anyone on the amethyst, you let me know. We're going to give it 60 seconds. We got a Paraiba request. I like the way you think, Susan. She said, well, if you're making the deals on Paraiba tonight, let me get myself a 1 carat stone. We're going to bring you over that with a tremendous diamond weight. Actually, it's a mounting we're going to see a couple of times tonight now. That's great. All right. You got it. We ready? All right, we've got, okay, backed up calls again. 30 seconds left, but here we go. Just getting started here. So a lot of people on the phone lines ready to go. Okay. Oh, good, she's ready? Thank you, Susan. You know what? All right, we'll show it right now. Here it is, 9413. Let me know what you think, Susan. Here we go. This is, wow, 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 wow. Okay. So usually, you know this, as you march into larger sizes, you're going to expect to see usually quite a few inclusions in a Paraiba. This is really bright. Very, very, very specific, poignant neon color here. It's a carat 09. It has a 136 diamond mounting. I have this mounting tonight also with a brand new sapphire, just heads up. So if you like this mounting, it's very traditional, but it's bringing you really big individual diamonds. It's, that's a special piece. 136 in diamonds, I just can't get over. And you know, the first time we saw this mounting, I'll never forget it because you guys know it was a 1 carat yellow diamond way back when was the first time we saw it. This is good. Really, really good. Who was it? Oh my goodness. At first I thought you said Peanut says hi, and I went, what is she doing on the phone? She should not be on the phone. I don't know why I heard that, but I just heard Peanut. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, that's the first time she's ever called in to say hi. Not even Lola's called in to say hi at this point, but that was nice. But it was actually Ignacio, so I don't know why I heard it differently. But hi, Ignacio. Did he pick something up? Oh, nice. Perfect. Well, thank you. All right, so Susan, what are we thinking about this one? It's a classic mounting. You know it's good if it can house yellow diamonds and blue sapphire like you're going to see it today. But here we go. Really excited about this. Let me try it on, show you also. Look at the, oh yeah, look at the, I mean, I always like to point this out. When we have a clean stone and I have the ability to show you the inside, look at the inside through the back there. Look at how that color and clarity comes through. That's a really important way. It's a view that's going to allow you to really scrutinize that stone. And look at how clean it is. I mean, this is why it's doing all that. Glowing and vibrant and bright. And you know what, Susan, if you love it, let me help you out with the $59.99 discount. I know, okay, now it just got better. Look at this. Further away, this is the beauty of neon stones. The further away you go, it's giving us more color, more pop, more saturation. It's not $59.99. This is too good. It's not even close. I'm dropping it so that, you know, I love a good request, and if we manage to find the perfect piece for you, well, then I better make it the perfect price. And it's a one only, you know that. And it's supposed to truly be $59.99. Susan, I'm not making that up. Let me show you. This is the ring. Here it is. This is the ring. There's the price. That's, and anybody who knows 1 carat, especially 1 carat plusers, will know that's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to make it even better than $59.49 or $39.99. Oh my. It's not even $39. $38. $37.99, still too much for Susan. Let's make it a deal. $37.77. One collar only, still have the amethyst if you want it. And then that is my 1 carat. Now, if you need to see the, it wasn't 80 points, what was it? A 38 pointer. It was a 38 pointer we had earlier in the bridge. This one's already sold. Congrats, Susan. Thank you for the request. Guys, we are really bringing out some good requests tonight. Keep them coming, please. We would love to help you out with anything you're looking for. I am just debating how I'm going to show these, Tony. I have no idea. These are so large, these earrings. I guess I'm just going to hold one at a time. I have to show these. There they are. Yay, they're finally here. The big heart shape. I know they're a day late. And they're going to be several dollars short as far as price tag here, because I'm going to really mark them down. They're supposed to be $69.99. I'm going to start with the price tag. Thank you, Susan. Enjoy. Where's Susan calling from? I have to leave that one there for a minute. Hi, Susan in Florida. Thank you. Let me show you the other one here, because they don't stand on their own, and they're really quite large. But let me see if I can get that little fuzz on. There we go. All better now. That is, oh, never mind. It's not better yet. I don't even see that with my own eyes. Yikes. All right, so I'll have to work on this. But look at that heart shape we have here. So you're getting, oh wait, one more thing, 18 karat gold, item number 9705. This is the only thing I've ever had like this. And I'm going to try this on and show you, I got to clean that up a little bit, and show you the back side. This is all 18K. So you're getting two-tone gold. They are as is. There's 11 carats 52 in heart-shaped turquoise to start. So yes, each stone really close to 6 carats. But then a carat 02 of white diamond weight and another 51 points in yellow diamonds. And that really, really big diamond too that's right between the lever back and where the heart shape begins. Amazing. 18 karat solid. You choose the white or the yellow. I'm going to try one on. I got to show you the drop though first and how these are, because they are literally, look at these. These are some of the biggest earrings we've had in turquoise by far. And yet, let's show you here what it's all about. Drop-wise, you're talking about 1.5 inches. I'm going to call it 1.5 inches, even though it's a little more, just because do you see where it actually begins? That big top portion of the hook, that's going to be in your ear. So I'm just going to still call them 1.5 inches, because that's more or less what you're going to see in actual top to bottom drop. But it's also going to be the yellow and the white diamonds. They are as is, so that's going to have to stay the way they are. But what a way to accentuate a turquoise. I say it all the time, turquoise looks good in every gold color, so why not have different gold colors around and different diamond colors at that surrounding your turquoise. I'll go back up close and I'm going to show you again the inside, because the finishing is remarkable. So if you have shorter hair, your hair's up, and you put those on, they look just beautiful from the back as they do from the front. And then, hold on, I need another hand here to open this lever back up and try one on. So I'm going to leave you with a profile view for the moment, and then you'll see them on, which is really important to see how that 1.5 inches translates. But this is going to be a heck of a value, because you know they're $69.99 should be priced. I'm going to take them a lot lower than that. There they are. So giving you a little perspective there on the size. Now you see how wide they are, how much presence they have from a bit of a distance away, and they're going to be a lot more affordable than $69.99. And again, that's what they're supposed to be. $69.99 is the price. We should not be adjusting that or changing it or maneuvering it, but that's exactly what I'm about to do. They just have to stay as is. So you're taking them in the white and the yellow, mostly white gold, but think of how it's going to adapt to different pieces in the rest of your wardrobe that you're going to maybe wear them with. I'm a proponent that turquoise goes with absolutely everything. So I love that it does have the two tones in gold, because as far as what you're wearing in your outfit or with other jewelry, it's always going to work. So please feel free to just wear these and indulge and enjoy them. But how is this possible? They're not even half off at $3,500. That's still too much. Let's go back. I'll prop one up here up close so you can see it again. And we're going to take it a lot lower. A lot lower than $3,500. A lot lower than $3,000. These are colossal. And have you ever seen, I mean, we saw the side profile there, how beautifully cabochon they are, but have you ever seen such a defined heart shape in a cabochon stone? I mean, it's still a cabochon. It's an opaque stone, it's in a cabochon cup, but that definition the heart shape has is wild. It's not even $29.99. I know they're a little bit unexpected. We have got to make them affordable. Usually the finer things in this world that are different, that are special, those are the ones that go for a lot more money. Those are the things that never go on sale. Those, I mean, that rarity is almost built in because you have these huge heart shapes. It's all 18K, and it's not even $29.99. I'll make them $2,499. I had them the other day. Had I put them up, they would have been $69.99. I'm taking extra discounts tonight, all night long, just to make sure, especially on pieces like this, that are so high-end and so designer and so different, right? So unexpected. Want to make them affordable where you can say yes. So $24.99 only on that special pair, and that's going to be, yeah, that's all I got. So the only turquoise earring like it, I don't even have anything else that's in a usual or typical shape. In the size. This is what's so impressive here. So heart shapes, big size, yellow, white diamonds. I mean, what could they have added to make it any more unique or special or rare? I don't know, but it's wild. So here we go. Final call 20. Those should be gone. Oh my goodness, my heart-shaped lovers. Usually we have far more heart-shaped lovers than we have heart-shaped stones. And to see something rare that's going to be, again, the match set, you get them both, you saw how perfectly they match, that's really special. So we've got a final look at those. Then I got to get into this ruby, and we have tanzanite, and we have sapphire. The list goes on and on. So the ruby's the most important one, though, because I've had a lot of requests for big rubies, but you need me to help you out with the price tag, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're going to bring that out next. Looking forward to it, and here we go. Somebody's got to get those earrings. If they're $7,000, I say leave them, but under $2,500, can't leave them there. All right, let's keep going. A few more seconds remaining. Gotta move. Okay, let's put on the ruby, because this is now halfway through the show. This is the one we've been waiting on, and I mean waiting not just tonight. I'm talking about wait. Wow. First of all, something needs to be said here. We need to address this right off the bat. This ruby, which I've already told you is over 2 carats, I'm going to tell you something right now. This looks like a much larger stone. 100%. If this was not out of this bag that tells me it's a 203, I would have taken one look at that and said that's a 3 carat plus stone. It has that kind of face to it. A lot of stones, depending on how they're cut, the depth of the cut, are going to look bigger than they weigh. This doesn't happen as much with rubies. We know that classic cutting is an oval. That's generally 90-some% of rubies out there in the world are going to be cut in an oval, and that's how they are. That's how they like to be cut. It's all about the crystal structure and the way it grows. We have been looking forward to having something special in rubies, but when we do, when we bring out the 2 carats, the 3 carats are like $10,000, and that's it. Then the 2 carats, we've had a couple 2.5s. They're more like $8,000. Then the 2 carats, you're going, well, where's the drop in the price? I've heard a lot from various viewers is, well, why doesn't the 2 carat drop significantly from the 3? And it's simply because rubies are so tough to get, even hitting a 1 carat size. So when you start to get into 2, it's almost like a 2 is so similar rarity in anything larger than that. They're so obscure to get in these large sizes because of the chromium. So when we bring out a 203 in this case, put it in that bridge, which that bridge, you know that bridge is the bigger one we do. It's got the carat 11 in diamonds. It's in any gold you want. That is a superstar way to set it, but this has still, and this is what's so remarkable, you're getting a 2 carat plus size and it still has the clarity. That is what's ultimately even more rare. It's one thing to get a bigger size in a chromium-rich stone like a ruby out of Burma. It's another thing to have that bigger size still give you clarity, still be able to see transparency or translucency at best through that. That's so tough to do, and that's what this stone does. So we have a special piece here, but this is what everybody's been saying lately. I bring out a 2 carat, and then you go, well, I saw it and I loved it, but I couldn't afford it. It was still $79.99 or $74.99. Those are just a few recent examples. We're going to bring you a much better value here. This is brand new. Item number is 9234. I hope you're ready for the value of a lifetime in a ruby. It's happening right now. And this is, again, I'm taking a lot of discounts tonight. We're going to do something special on it. And we're going to avoid the whole $74.99 deal that usually a ruby like this just has to cost. So take a look at it. We'll come on over and see the 2. There it is again. The glow is amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. 9234-203, and look at this. What in the world? All I'm doing is facing it directly to eye level. And look what that stone does. Remarkable. Most are just opaque, cloudy, just burgundy color, not even like a true red. This is the ultimate in ruby. I know $74.99's been the kind of going rate, if you will. The wheel's having one of its moments here. It's sounding a little like it's had better days. It's not going to be $74.99, and this is what I'm going to do. You're going to change the gold if you want to, no problem. Change the gold if you want to. It's a carat 11 in diamonds, as this bridge always is. It's got a big, you see, wider bridge. We do smaller versions. This is the big one. But I don't mean oversized. There's still that perfect level to it. It's just a great ring to wear. Supports the stone well, gives you the big halo in the diamonds. That's 4 rows in total on the sides. Loving all that. And yet, it's not even going to be $74.99. I got to put it up for auction. This is the only way to do it. It's the only way to get around that price tag. And this is what's going to be, I'm hoping, that moment that you guys have been waiting for, saying, you know what? Hold on. I got to find the center here, the wheel, move it up. It's all over the place. The wheel's clearly dealing with some things. I just want you to have an opportunity here to own something special in a ruby and not have to spend $7,500 or $8,000. This is what we're going to do. I'm not going to start at even $7,000 or $6,000 because I know that's maybe not going to be, you know, where we need to be. We need a lot of people in. Here's what it looks like on. Watch this. It's still going to give you glow. Even when it's on the hand and you're seeing it from a distance and all those things, you've got that bright glow. You've got that beautiful look. And it's not even 6 or 5 to start. Very rare to get a Burma. Mogok Burma mine, most famous in the world. It's the best source. It has been for the last 100 years plus to get ruby out of. And there's a lot of sources dotting the world here. All over different corners of the globe you can get a ruby, a beautiful red corundum, but they're usually not as beautiful because sometimes they're more orange, sometimes they're more purple, or sometimes they're more brown, or all those colors, right? Let's get you the best, the blue reds, and not even ask for $5,000 to start. That's not doing it. Let's do this. I was going to start at 45, but I'm wondering if we need to make a very special exception tonight. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to go with it. It's been a lot of very interesting discounts so far. We're going to keep them up and keep them going, and you're not going to have to spend $4,500 either to open this up. 2 carats plus, clean as can be. Nobody else in the world has access to Burma rubies right now. They've been so there's been a lot going on. You know, we talked about the dangers and the violence in Afghanistan and the difficulties that's really, the difficulties it's created for mining. We just talked about that. There was 1 month of mining on those pink diaspores, 1 month. Burma's been very similar. Well, there were sanctions that were imposed by our own country that disallowed any importation of anything out of Burma for really the better part of the last, it started really in 2008, so it's been a while. We've seen a lot of really big importation bans, sanctions, things like that. Because there's been a lot of more political and different types of strife in Burma, which I don't like to get into because that's why I got out of the news business, was because I wanted to talk about happy things, and jewelry's happier than the news usually is. So there's been a lot though, and it's created a major price hike in what we see out of Burma. So the best way to do it is avoid getting stones out of Burma in modern day times. How do you do that? You can't. That's why there are no Burma. Have you noticed? If you ask the origin on a ruby at a store, if they know it, it's usually what? Madagascar, almost every, or Mozambique. A lot of Mozambique stones, a lot of Mozambique lately. That's the last 5 years. We have Burma, so we just take out of our own private collection. Not only does that give you a better quality, and well, that's going to lead into a better price because we have it from years and years ago. It's been stored in a private collection, set there aside to begin with because it was a top quality. Otherwise, do you think the ownership's going to put it aside and put it in a special box and mark it separately if it's not a really important stone? No. This is what you're getting. Who else can do that? I don't care if you're spending $300,000, $500,000, $1 million on a ruby. They're out there. That does not mean you're getting this specialty type of origin, color, clarity, and size because they're just not out there. I'm not starting at $45,000. I'm not starting at $4,000. We need to make this happen. And I should be absolutely like, stop, screech, no way to go under $4,000 on a piece like this. We're going to go lower than that. I'm going to start at $3,500. And we're going to do something that, well, has never happened on a 2-carat ruby in the past. That's how we make a value happen and say, come on in. And it's really impressive. So here we go. And you know what? I got 30 seconds to get an open, I think, and we'll move on. And you know what? This is what it's really designed to be, that piece that when we hear from you guys and we hear your feedback and we hear all that, it's where we need to make certain exceptions or concessions happen so that we can make all the, if we don't do it, who will? If we can't make a 2-carat ruby affordable, who's going to? So we take that very seriously, and we take that as an obligation we have. And if we lose money, we lose money. But this is 15 seconds now to get an open. We have an open at 35, and it'll be a $25 increment if we get it. It's really, really special. It's not gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Stop the clock, even though there's only 4 seconds left. I'm gonna go even lower. I refuse to put this back in the vault. Can't do it. Don't want to leave it here. Don't want to leave it with the thoughts of maybe tomorrow someone calls in and goes, you know what, I thought about it, or I checked, or I looked at some of the comparison prices out there. I need to start that ruby. Let's just get it at home right here and now. I'm a believer that somebody out there is wanting to add this to their collection and sees the value at 35, but maybe just needs a little extra push here. So we're going to go there, and we're not going to start at 35 or 34 or 33 or 32. I want everybody in. And I know it's a little risky with this, with our filming here being as limited as it is to run an auction, but maybe it's going to be a limited auction day anyways. It certainly is surprising that it's still here with 35, not having gotten an open at 35. We're not starting at 32 or 31. We're going to start at $3,000. We're going to start at 3, just an even 3. And no, that carat 11 bridge does not go for $3,000. We sell mountings like this all the time to, clients that call in and say, you know what, I've seen that mounting. Could you make one for me? I got the perfect stone. We'll sell it. But that's not $3,000 for the carat 11 bridge. And we're looking for $3,000 with a 203 Burma ruby, the best out there. So let's take another look at it. I hope it translates, because reds are always funny, because reds are tricky on camera sometimes. And this stone, let me again make sure that I have you see it directly face up like this. And $3,000 we're looking for. We don't have it 60 seconds. I'll give it a final call. $25 increments doesn't matter one bit until we get the open. And we don't have that. So final call on this one. 203 Burma. Not 8,000, not 10,000. A rarity here. I'm going to zoom back a little bit more just so we can continue to show you that direct look directly into the stone. High clarity. So unusual to see that. Gorgeous bridge mounting that keeps it still classic, but does something a little different, so your piece isn't sitting on a band with a 4-prong setting like they usually are. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. A lot of times when you shop a high-end colored stone like this, whether it's sapphire, emerald, tanzanite, ruby, those are some of the big ones out there in retail, right? It'll just be set in a solitaire, it'll just be set in a 3-stone ring. We've added ample gold weight around it, underneath it, supporting it, putting it on that pedestal in the middle, giving it all that glow and clarity. $3,000, we don't even have that. All right, so I'm moving right now. We go ahead and move on, and we show you something else. It's not a ruby night. Some nights are just different, right? And you know what? If anybody wants this right now, I am not going to put it back. I'll just make it $29.99 first call and go. 30 seconds. That's it. I'm not leaving it here, and I do believe somebody loves it. Somebody's got to love it. I wouldn't even make it about the auction because we spent enough time on it already. So if anybody wants to take it, just make it $29.99 right now, and it's done. And 30 seconds is all I can give it. And you know what? If it lasts the 30 seconds, you've got all night till it does sell. Until that's gone, it's gone. So that's going to be that most important piece that we can bring you in a ruby tonight. My 3 carats are gone. My 3.5 carats are gone. This is specialty right here, right now. And we've got it for $29.99. Can't even spend the time on the auction. Okay, so requests have died down a little bit, so if you have one, just feel free to get them in. Still have those turquoise heart shapes. They're still hanging out here. Check on the 649 wheel. I'm not sure where those stand, but we've got a few pieces, I hope, still may be available for you on those 649 deals. If you're looking for ultra affordable, we've got those for you. The Zambaran Garnet was there. I think that one went. I hope so. The Emerald, remember the Molly Garnet? I think the Molly Garnet's still here. I didn't hear about that one. So you've got some choices on the 649. Still have that 1777 Blue Wing Tanzanite as well. All right, let's keep moving. I can't get a ruby out the door for $29.99. That must mean that I'm done. So here we go. Let's proceed. We've got a few more pieces to show you. And I got an idea. I'm going to go even more rare than ruby. We'll show you, this is, remember I told you there was something that's labeled as crazy tonight, that beyond me, beyond the show host? We're going to do a 3066. It's actually called crazy. That's what it's called. I'm not making it up. It says crazy fire cut. Apparently that's the official name now. Yes? Which earrings? Oh, sure. Let's do it right now so I don't forget. Here are the flags. I have a hoop with a flag that is going to look upright somewhat now, But hold on, I'm going to show you the other one and then we'll show you how they actually drop. This is a really unusual earring. We've never seen anything like this here. So pretty excited to have them and really thrilled that we can bring you a really good price on them too because they're very unique. 9722. So we had a quick request. We've had a couple of patriotic pieces of late. First was a love knot that was kind of a stud earring style. Then we did a hoop actually, but nothing as overtly patriotic as this one is because it's a literal flag that you have here made up of rubies and sapphires and diamonds. And this one's going to be a much better viewpoint here for you. And they're curved. It's so interesting how the designer has done a concave style here. So let me show you one and then two, show them together here so you can see that matching, and then that one will be upright because you see they did a left and right design. So when they're draping vertically like that, you're going to have a left and a right. So that's going to make a lot more sense when you see them upright kind of on the ear. But they start with the lever back. It is a true American flag here, done in rubies and sapphires and diamonds, and covered and completely curved in this convex style. They'll be solid 18 karat gold. This designer loves working in 18 karat gold. It also means they stay in the white gold only, and you'll have a carat weight. Wow, these are some of our bigger carat weights certainly, because even the hoops and the studs, they had just really more or less accents. But you have 18 karat white gold, a carat 01 just in the sapphires, little more in the ruby weight, that's a carat 09 in the rubies, and another carat 08 in diamonds. Wow. Over 3 carats of gems. I mean, we're talking best of the best, all-round brilliant diamond cuts. That's a fantastic earring. Let's show you the length. It starts with a hoop. It has a few diamonds at the base of the hoop. The rest is really just putting all that carat weight where it counts. They wanted to keep it more simple here at the top. When you see them on, you're going to notice, because this designer does such a good job of taking a bigger earring and creating that bigger style, but creating balance so that it sits properly when it is on the ear. And you've got, yep, another really close to an 1.5 inch style, but not quite. So yeah, about 1.5 inches we'll call it. You can see that curved design, so it really gives it almost some movement, just a really nice way that it kind of, you know, curves in towards the face. And you know what we're going to do is just make sure it's a really easy deal because it is more specific of an earring. Lovely to see it. $59.99 should be. Let me go ahead and show you up close, then we'll try one on. And just one pair, just as they are. But we have, can you believe it's our first time having a flag design? First time, like truly, I mean, I think, gosh, and to see it in an earring. I've seen them elsewhere in rings and in brooches, but not usually in the earring where you've got this great setting style and this, you know, true literal. I mean, it's got the whole rectangular style you're seeing. I would probably have put in the other one just to have probably sitting the other way. But again, you'll play with it when you get them home and you'll see what they, how they orient better for you. But that's the look there. So you can see it really goes with everything. I don't see that even as a piece you need to wear as a specific, you know, holiday kind of earring. You certainly could. But for those of us that are patriotic, our patriotism does not just happen on President's Day weekend and 4th of July. It's really, it's a daily practice of patriotism. And we certainly, this is the earring that really does definitely illustrate that better than any other way. And it's going to be $1,999 for the earrings. We'll make them super affordable for you so that if you are even, you know, just planning on wearing them once in a while, or if you do plan on living in those earrings, it's affordable enough to say yes. So $19.99 gets them to you. We'll go back and take a close-up look. I just wanted you to see how that 1.5 inches drops on the ear. And we only have them as they are in the white gold. And remember, it's 18 karat gold, which is lovely in an earring especially. It's nice to have that higher purity in gold in an earring. So there they are. And I just feel like I have to put that up right. So let me put that the other way. There you go. Look at this. So that's going to be how we do it. $19.99 on that one of a kind. Then we'll go ahead and get to that really cool ametrine. It's a nice affordable way to try a fancy cut and a fancy stone. We don't see a lot of those, so we'll get into a one-source gem here coming up. 3066 will be on the way. I don't think anybody took the ruby yet, did they? Anybody take the ruby? Okay, so check on the ruby, and then here's what we'll do. Got a few more pieces to show you. We got a couple more wheels. We only have an hour and change left in the show, so good time for requests. Those are the flag earrings, and thank you if you get them. And really, again, beautiful to see that. Now 3066 will be next. This is what I started to show you here. It's a very large bale. I appreciate that, number one, because a large bale, we don't usually see large bales on fine jewelry. So if you have larger herringbones, omega backs, things like that, this bale is acting as a slide really. So it's going to accommodate, doesn't mean you have to have a bigger chain. I think overall you've got a really good look. It could go on a daintier chain. It's really up to you, but it's 3066. It's a 4 carat 60 fancy cut ametrine. So kind of we have to look at this in two ways. That's a really unique gem, first. It's a really unique cutting process, second. But let's not discount the fact that ametrine is a one-source stone in the world. Ametrine is a combination out of Bolivia only. It's called the Anahi mine. It's long been extinct. And it's a stone that inherently has two quartz colors coming together. That would be amethyst and citrine, hence the name ametrine. Only one source has ever produced it. You see in this round stone that has this fancy cutting, crazy fire cut. It's really unique. This is not even just concave faceting. It's really it's a textural piece. It's got different faceting along the tables. That's actually a concave element to the table facet. As you see there, as I move it, you can see the outline of the table facet, how those little concave cutouts come together. It's beautiful and it's very bright. So as a pendant piece that, you know, people might see at first from a distance away, I love that it's kind of lighting up in this way. It looks like it might be like battery operated or you know, runs on electricity, when it doesn't. It's just all the cutting that's naturally inherently bringing out this life to the ametrine, and then it's got this scroll detailing through the bail. So those are actual little cutouts there in the bail. Yellow gold's fine and rose gold's fine too. So you're going to choose the color of your setting in your bail, and I really always am a proponent of yellow gold with the ametrine just to help match it back to the golden tones of the citrine elements of the stone. But it is supposed to be $5.99. Let's give you a deal so you can try it. This is like a try me show as far as like, let's just drop prices down so that everything, even the wild, unique items are really at that price that are comfortable. So if you like it, you try it, see what it's all about at home before you make a decision, try it on, wear it a little bit, then make your decision. It's one of the great luxuries that we offer here is that you're not just stuck. You don't walk out of the store and you get time at home to really see it with your own eyes, put it on, and even see what your friends and family think. So I'm gonna make it $2.99 instead, just to get a really, and this will help you understand how that's all achieved, how that cutting is actually created from the inside there. And then of course you've got that larger bail. See all that real estate, all of that for bigger chains. Even if you had a amethyst beads or something, right? A little like those tumbled bead style necklaces that we see sometimes. That'd be beautiful too. $2.99 makes it yours so you can try it and maybe get something unique in the cutting that you don't already have. We've got a really cool tanzanite coming up. Yes? Gail's ring. Which one did she end up with? The ruby? You got it, Gail. We'll show that again for you. Absolutely. I'll go grab that. We've got a very large Endicolite pendant too. That's rare to see. You don't see that very often. And here we go, $2.99. Thank you, thank you. All right, so lighten up like that, looking good. All right, so coming up, I gotta go get Gail's ring. So I'm gonna give you something to look at before we go. And actually, a sapphire is here in that same mounting we saw with the Paraiba. So we'll see that in a little bit. I do have a big markdown on our best aqua ring that's left. I know our big one, remember the, was it Monday? Our huge, nearly 8 carat went out. Well, I have a 304 here, and it's got a lot of diamond weight. It must be good if you're adding 211 in diamonds. That's how I look at it. And yeah, if you know colors of aqua, you know by looking at it. 7234 is not good. It's fantastic. All right, Gail, I'm gonna grab your ring here really quickly. Did she want to see it up close or on the hand? Do we know? All of the above? It is true to size, Gail. Yeah, I mentioned that a couple times. It's true to size. Yeah. Any other questions on it? Let's show it here up close. Gail got this earlier, much earlier in the show, couple hours ago. Thanks again, Gail, for shopping. And yeah, C7385 is the number. Rose gold and white gold together does stay as is. And I'll try it on for you, Gail, too, one more time so you can see it. I know it's already gone, so that one is not available for anybody but Gail, but there it is on the hand for you. So yeah, beautiful piece there and really well done. And those diamonds continue way further down than just the halfway point of the ring, so they keep going quite a ways down the sides for you. So anyway, congrats on that one, Gail. Thanks for shopping. We'll go back to the aqua now and show you our 3 carat pluser. This is going to be a special one of a kind. This one's going to fly. This is the 7234. It's our A304 in that gorgeous. I mean, we're talking ultra, ultra saturated. I know we expect that from Sierra Santa Maria's, but this is another level. 211 in diamonds as well. Very impressive. Keeping it classic, double halo, but they're all individually really large. Triple split shank as well, just because one band would not really be enough, because you'll see this when it's on the hand, you'll understand what I mean. It is sizable overall length there, so we really wanted to support it. And by actually splitting the band a little bit like this, gives it much more support when it's actually on the hand, keeps it from like being too top heavy or spinning. You have 211 in diamonds though, one of our bigger double halo designs we do, and it's all done in the 14 karat white gold. It stays in the white gold, but this is lavish color, best of the best, the kind that goes for 60, 70,000 a carat in auction houses. When you can find it, I have it on my hand here, and it's a major piece. We're gonna blow it out though, because it's been here for $99.99 for a while, and that's not going to do it. Oh, good. That's what I recommend. Yellow gold ametrine, great combo. Congratulations on that. So here's our big, look at this Sierra Santa Maria. From a distance, this did not fade. I would actually argue it got darker the further away we went on the hand. Look at that color saturation. You know what it looks more like? It looks more like a cornflower blue sapphire than it does an aquamarine. If you know aquas, you're probably nodding in agreement right now, going, yeah, that's more like a sapphire color. You don't see this in aquas very often. And it's not even close to $99.99. We do only have one, and no one's going to believe this. I hope you call in really early, because I know we try to predict prices, and usually you might be like me, where you've been watching TVON long enough, where you're going, yep, I got it. I was within $1. No, most of the time we're within, I say if you're anywhere within $100, you're really, really an expert. But this is one of those real shockers. I would not have seen this coming. It's under $49.99. That's a huge value as it is. Huge value for a stone this size, but it's the saturation. Honestly, even that 7, I had a 6 carat recently, even that one did not come close to the saturation level. It was still Sierra Santa Maria Aqua, but it did not have this level. Because a lot of times, especially with the barrels that are the morganites, the aquas, they're lighter pastels by nature. So even when you're managing to get the best quality in the world, usually as you get bigger sizes like this, they're usually going to get a little bit more pale. This is intense color. It's not 49, it's not 39, and I don't know how this is happening with 211 in diamonds, because that's the level where I think we all get. We all understand what 211 in diamonds should be. It's not even $2,999. It's as good as gone, even though there's nobody on the phone lines yet, because this is just that kind of value. It's not even 29. You don't pay that. You don't even pay $2,999 for an aqua that size by itself. Wrong. For the diamond weight by itself, you couldn't get that. So to put them all together, be under 3,000, it goes even lower than that. You got to dial in. That's all I got to say. You got to dial. Take a look. It's not even 29. It may be gone now. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go look. I just want to make sure it goes and give you an extra. Okay, usually I'd say, take your new ring out to dinner on me. You go out to 2 dinners. 3, what? No, it's not. It's been a long time since I've been in a restaurant. What, are they a little more expensive, I hear? Too expensive? Okay, then this would be the Valentine's Day dinner. Okay, the Valentine's Day dinner, you know where they do the price fix, and it's that special menu, and it's like, you know, $199 a person instead of whatever it normally is. This is going to be, take it out to dinner on me. I'm going to make it better than $29, $28, $27.99. You don't have to pay that. I'll make it $27.77. First caller, get ready to say goodbye. It's the top of the hour, too. So we have an hour left only. An hour left. And what else do you want to see? We have brought out just the best of the best tonight. This one, aquamarine, 211, diamond weight, and it's under 3. I'm still just marveling that it was under 3. Now I've got it at $27.77. First caller on that one. I think our flag earrings are still here if you'd like them, by the way. Flag earrings still might be hanging out. So consider those. And then wheels. We've got a couple more wheels to show you. I've got that beautiful sapphire. If you just want a sapphire and diamonds, got that for you in a big round. It's one of those gorgeous royal blues we have. So a lot to get to. We still have that Paraiba in the bridge for $17.77. Another good one to consider. Got a lot of fabulous pieces though on wheels. Yeah. Okay, aqua is gone. Congratulations. I'm just going to flash this because this is Endicolite, and it's not often that we see true, honest to goodness Endicolites. That is it. It's another one that needs some cleaning, but hey, sometimes when they sit in the vault for a while, sometimes they come out here and they're not ready for their close-up. But let me give it, oh yeah, look at this. This is absolutely true Endicolite tourmaline. How about it? It's what you call a kabuki cut, that's for sure. It's the kabuki biggie cut here because it's an 1821 Endicolite. Are you kidding? Let me just show it on the hand here. So size perspective is important here. And it's item number 5494. I mean, really? Look at this. Oh, I feel like we should be hanging out in the museum. We should all be wearing little headsets with little, you know, the audio, walking you through what this is all about, but that's what we're doing. I'm going to tell you all about it. It's all done in 14K. It's as is in the yellow gold because you saw it. There's a stack of yellow diamonds up top. That's an 1820. Elongated, what we call kabuki cut. Anytime you have double the length as you do wide, and this is more than that. You've got what qualifies as a kabuki cut, but it's still an emerald cut. So kabuki is just like an extra descriptor that talks about the proportions of the stone. This is an emerald cut. It's 1820. It's 44 points of pear-shaped VS yellow diamonds. I wanted you to get that perspective first for the size. I've got a length here for you as well, and it's going to be top to bottom. Again, that diamond weight, yes, 44 points actually, and it's going to be inch and a, what do you think, inch and a half? Yeah, inch and a half. Top to bottom length. I love the yellow diamonds with it because blues and yellows look good together. Granted, this is not like a sapphire blue or an aqua blue. I mean, look what happens when you have that on. This is what it's going to be doing. I mean, what's going on? People are going to wonder, what is that a gem? Is this jewelry? What is this? Look at how it lights up. You have lights that look like flames, or they look like, I always call it video games because I grew up in the video game era when, you know, and I saw this rapid improvement in video games in my childhood, right? Year by year, there'd be these new ones come out. Now they're even more sophisticated than ever, right? But I come from a very rudimentary, you know, video game era where, you know, it was cool to see little, you know, lights light up like this, you know, like this was where you advanced to the next level. It was right there. And it goes, you know, with a sound effect like ding, 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 something like that. And you just, I mean, you're seeing this alive from a gem. This makes no sense that a gem is able to do that, but it's happening. So we're going to show you up close one more time, and we're going to give you a great value. And you see how it's just blues, blues, and blues? I mean, it's just the coolest thing ever. And I only brought it out because I've known this piece to be $16,999 for a long time. And then I saw there was a massive discount, and I thought, okay, that's worth bringing out now. Do you love those three pear shapes? Two smaller, one larger, kind of tucked in together. And it's as is in the yellow gold. Let me show you the basket work, and there's that clarity of that stone, and ooh, a little figure 8 or S. I mean, that could be an S or a figure 8, really. I mean, it could be an infinity sign. Do you think infinity signs are going to be trending now that two of the biggest celebs in the world that happen to be married just got them tattooed on their bodies yesterday? Do you think that infinities are going to be like hot? I have an infinity necklace, by the way. Is that why it was scheduled in the show, Joyce? Because the big celebs put infinity tattoos on their bodies? These were formerly not tattooed people. And now they have tattoos of infinities with their initials and names interlocking in them and all that. It was Ben and Jen, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But anyway, this is going to be better than $69.99. So I just took $10,000 off. And we're going to make it a lot better. And we're going to go even lower than $69. And you know what? Just blow it out. $59.99 if you want the 18 karat 20 museum Endicolite. It is fancy. It is special. It is the largest Endicolite by far we have. True blue tourmaline. It's got to be that. Otherwise, it should be called a green tourmaline, right? There's a lot of green tourmaline out there. It's a lot more prevalent than a true blue. And this is. So congrats if you get it. I'm going to show it there from that angle. You can really see the clarity there, too. It's just so much fun because you're wearing it on the neckline. You're going to be moving. And then everything you saw with the way I was moving it is going to be replicated when it's on your neckline. So it's a super special piece and really, really, really well done. So... and we got, did anybody want to see that butterfly? Because that butterfly flashed was so impressive. I would love to bring that out. If you're a butterfly fanatic, I think we need to see it. The pink sapphires that ombre on out from darker to lighter. Ooh, it's pretty and it's big. Okay, so that's $59.99. Then we have, okay, so I'm just going to show it. 2 ways to wear it. It's got a bail. It's actually got 2 bails, so you can even wear it 3 ways. Because you can wear, and let me show it on the hand here first, because it's sizable yet again. So we are going to accessorize you beautifully. I cannot, I'm a pink lover, and this, from the hot pinks to the classic pinks to the light diamond pinks, ombre perfection in diamond cut sapphires. It's $96.69. There's only one. We're going to wow you here. I know these are more whimsical pieces that sometimes we don't want to spend $20,000 on. I get that. because these are the pieces I fall in love with as a human being, whether it's jewelry or fashion in any kind, accessorization, bags, jewelry, I mean, accessories of all kinds. But I know those aren't the pieces that maybe I'm going to wear every day if they're really wild, but that's what I love. But those are what also cost the most money, always, 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 and ever. So that's not the case here because I'm going to just take care of you. And it's 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'm going to show you the wingspan here as well, which is going to be, every time I do this, I'm afraid that ruler is going to snap one day because I'm bending it, but it's going to be also about 1.25 inches there. Well, a little more, 1.5 inches, yeah, 1.5 inches plus. So you've got a really big size. Now it's in the back, it's going to have 2 different bails. So I'm holding it by both. They're right behind the antennae there. So you can decide whether you want to wear it even, like you saw me putting it, or you can put your chain through just one side and have this kind of look where it's at an angle, which I really like for the butterflies. So use the bails in multiple ways, but it also has a pin. So you can wear it as a brooch wherever you want to. Let's show it up close as well. This one's going to need probably a lot of zoom. Wow, but this is what you need to see. Let me just hold it there for a minute, and then we got to zoom back. Okay. This is one of the best pieces I've seen in any kind of ombre ever. And I prefer one color in ombre as opposed to multiple colors because this is what you can do. So many different tones still within those pinks, and look at how it's all pinks. Even the very outside, which are lighter, those are still diamond pinks. The body are diamonds. It's 309. Are you kidding me? They even did this pin brooch pendant in 18 karat gold. Amazing. 18 karat gold. And there it is. You see all that gold. That's a lot of gold when you got 1.5 inches long piece. And then you've got a little bit of the black rhodium underneath the darker of the pinks. We're calling them rubies and pink sapphires. Again, the term is interchangeable. Just depends on if you see red or pink. I got 309 plus 5 points in diamonds, and we have one, and I'm blowing it out right now. I know it's supposed to be $49.99. It's not going to be. You heard my whole philosophy on more whimsical designer pieces, although I think this lends itself to a lot of wearability in that it's a pin, it's a pendant, it's multiple ways to wear it. It's not even $49.39 or $29.99 tonight. This is just a lot of gem material, and it's a lot of gold. And I'm blowing it out for $19.99 instead, but it stays as is. That's the only thing here. It's got to stay the way it is. Shipped right out to you, obviously no sizing needed, and absolutely stunning. And now it's under $2,000, so very, very affordable for a piece like this with so much 18K solid gold and this perfect ombre perfection. I mean, that's difficult to do. Can you even imagine it? Finding the right size, the right cut, the right tones, multiple tones to make that transition through all those different colors. I mean, it is impressive. So $19.99, amazing. Huge value there. Let's show you again on the hand here so you can see that size, just a reference point here. It is sizable. Again, wear it on an angle, wear it straight up and down, wear it anywhere. Lapels, scarves, hats, bags, wherever you can put a pin through fabric. How was I wearing my brooch the other day? I put it on a hat. I love that look. I added a brooch to a hat the other day. I obviously love wearing them on lapels, but I put it on a hat. Certainly, we don't wear a lot of scarves out here because we're not that cold, but it's been cold lately. It's been like 65. It's been pretty cold. But, you know, you can obviously use it to kind of keep a scarf draped how you want it draped. So there's a lot of ways. And, you know, I'm not going to limit your creativity. You guys know what to do. But let's get to it. We've got another, oh yeah, I've got another ruby, but it's a 2 carat and it's not going to work because of the way I pressed the other one. So we got deals on rubies. We already had them. I do have a special piece here for you in a wheel. So I've actually got 4 pieces we're going to put all together here, starting with this opal that just debuted a couple of days ago. It's going to go way lower here tonight. I'm going to add 3 pieces, but I still think we need to come in a bit from where our butterfly was because that's just a substantial piece. But I have 3 more pieces to show you, one of which is going to be the best color changing garnet we have. Also have a wild Mahenge spinel. It's a big size too. That's a cushion cut square and it looks good. We've got the mandarin garnet. That's a really good one. And then, wait a minute, there's one more. Hold on, we're going to put the opal in the back. We're going to put the garnet in the front. I mean, yes, please. Now, this is right now in limbo, okay? There's more of a kind of chocolatey brown color first, and then it goes to pinky red. Right now, it is somewhere between. It is fighting with itself because it's in these hotter lights. These are not by any means normal lights that we have in the studio. They're not funky lights. They're just like extra hot. Like they're just a very, very A friend of mine loves to talk about the temperature of lighting. That's what she talks about a lot. The temp of lighting, the temperature. Cool light versus warm light. You know, warm light looking more yellowy and cool light looking more blue. She's into it. She's into it. And so it kind of depends on what light you're in. For this stone, we're in a really kind of hot light here. So it's already trying, even in improper light, it's trying to change to the red colors that you would actually see fully take place if it were in pure incandescent light. If you're in pure fluorescent light, it has this almost chocolatey color to it. It's kind of like a bronzy tone. It's beautiful. Either way, but it's rare. So we have phenomenal. Yes, we have two phenomenas up there. We have a neon garnet, which is the mandarin. We have the opal, which is a phenomenal play of color. We have the color change garnet I've been telling you about, which is really cool. And then we have the Mahenge spinel, which is the only source in the world we get that pinky red spinel. And you're going to take your choice of. They're all one of a kinds. We actually can change the gold on anything. Yay! That's good, because I know where this price is going. So usually we say, oop, you can't change the gold. We're going to change the gold. They're too important to not be able to make it like perfect for you. So whatever you want on this wheel, they're not even going to be close to the $39.99. This is good. All you have to do, say the word. Which one you like? Opal in the back, well, that's going to be our big 65. Now 65 points, but looks bigger than that because that's how opals do. That's also a carat 1 in diamonds. Speaking of large, we got a large Mahenge here in a cushion cut. That's a 118 Mahenge. We went well over a carat on that one, and it's a square cushion. Go over here to the mandarin. Well, there we go. Biggest size of all, 695. And then we have, last but not least, the rarest, the color change garnet. Not afraid to say it. That's a 139 color change garnet with a carat 05 in diamonds. I'm going to make you a promise here. We're in our last 45 minutes, and I can promise you this. They are not going to last. They will not last. Not a single one up here can stick around because that's how low we're taking it. We got to move some jewelry here. We're in final 45. And let's just say it like it is. We got to move a lot of jewelry in our last 45 minutes. So nothing up here is going to be 39. Nothing up here is going to be 29. And I know 695 mandarin, big opal with a carat plus. I mean, a lot of these diamonds or mountings have big diamond weights. Nothing up here is even $29.99 or better yet, not even $19.99. That's why I'm guaranteeing you every single piece on this wheel will go. But here's the best part. Extra bonus if you call quickly. Calling quickly is going to be the key because if you don't call quickly, you miss out altogether. But if you do call quickly, you're not only getting the piece you want, but you're getting a better value right away because there's going to be not just one caller on each one. We're going to have a lot of people who inevitably miss out because of the one-of-a-kind nature of the wheel, but also because of this price being dropped so low. So all you have to do is dial right away. Don't wait. They're not even 19. They're not even 8. Sometimes you just got to move jewelry, guys. I've been doing this all night long. I have been dropping prices like crazy. It started from the first item of the show, and it's just kept on going. I think it's gotten a little crazier. It's going to be really good now. Take a look. Pick your favorite, whatever it is, but they're not even $18.99. They're not even $18.88. Oh my goodness, here we go. Phone lines going crazy. Which one? Oh, from earlier, yeah. You can take the pear-shaped tanzanite from earlier if you want. Wait, you've inspired me. You know what? Somebody's on something else, not on this wheel. And I remember what I did on that 525. You guys remember? It was like way, way back in the first hour. I'm going to help you right now. Anything you want on this wheel. I don't know. They're still here. That shouldn't be happening. 1888, they will not be. There's a 7-carat mandarin on the left. There's a 118 Mahenge on the right. The biggest and best color change garnet out of Kenya. We've got 139 carat 05 in diamonds and the opal. Outstanding, blue-based. It's a bright blue-based opal. They're not $18.88. Oh my goodness. They're not even $17.99. Let's get them home. They have all got to go. Every single last one's got to go. We're making them $17.77, and I'll give it 60 seconds on that wheel. Oh my. 60 seconds, time to move them. If that doesn't do it, we take them apart, melt them down. I mean, that's just as simple as we can make it right there. Huge, huge value, $17.77, your choice. Final minute now. Don't forget about the 525. Someone's talking about that 525 we had earlier. It was a blue wing block deep hair shape. And it was 1777 as well. A bit of the inspiration behind this wheel and the markdown that it now is. What's up? Okay. 1777. All right, we got to figure out. What's the next best move, you guys? Big tan. Which one? Oh, good. Now, did you get the tanzanite? The 525? Okay, good. Okay, so the mandarin just sold. Let me try it on real quick before it goes. It's A322, and it's $695 with 64 points in diamonds. This one is spoken for. Well done. 1777. Yes, that's a good one, and it's gone. Yeah, the good stuff goes. You know how that goes. And then let's come in a little closer. There's the opal. This is an asymmetric, kind of a sideways heart design with the diamonds set within it. I love this opal. Look at the colors changing up as it moves. Big Tavita. And then we've got our fabulous Mahenge Spinel 118. I still can't get over that we have a 118 sitting there. Are you guys done with Mahenges? It's funny, when they came back from Tucson, they said, you know what was the most expensive stones there? I said, which one? They go, well, there were two. Two stones that we saw the biggest increases since the last gem show. I said, what two? And they said Paraiba and Mahenge. Those had the single biggest increases in prices from the last time we saw a trade show. And you know what I said? I said, well, number one, I'm not surprised. It's kind of what you figure. And number two, I said, well, that's okay on the Mahenges, because I think, you know, we've seen a lot of them. And I don't know, and maybe it's my fault. I'm not sure if I just haven't explained it well enough to everybody, or the rarity, but Spinel as a whole is such a rare family of gems. But the reason we say one source for the Mahenge Spinel is Mahenge is the source, but it's the only place we've ever received that color. There are pink Spinels. A pink spinel is a very different color than a Mahenge pink spinel that has the neons and the elements of red and pink. It's different. And that is the only time we've ever seen this neon level of color was from that Tanzanian mine, which had a very short-lived little mining experience. It was like a few weeks and done, one boulder of material altogether. It was one of the more interesting and brief deposits we've ever seen in the worldwide history of gems, and it's very special. It has skyrocketed in price tag. After all I just said, would that be a surprise? It's just rare. Rare does that. But when something is rare and gone, there's rare that's still being mined a little bit. There's rare that's still, you know, got a few, maybe one source closed, like diamonds, fancy diamonds. We know the Argyle mine closed, but there's still other mines. It's very different when it's gone. Paraiba and Mahenge, gone. Take a look. Which one do you like? The Mahenge? Ah, that's what I thought. So there we go. So that one's gone now. That's 8635. I'll try it on just for you now. Oh, I'll do it again. Sure. Let's do that again. We'll try the mandarin again. This one's now gone as well. So Jess, that's the 118 with the 57 points. Any gold? Let me go grab the mandarin to try that one on one more time. Who is this for, Joyce? We'll just shout him out. Angelina, take a look. Angelina, here it is on the hand again for you. Thank you so much. $695 and 64 points in diamonds. Well done. Thank you. Beautiful mandarin. I love the way it's not a basic halo either. It kind of wraps and turns and then loops on out the other side. I like that. It looks like a little loop-to-loop spiral. And then we've got two left. Come on in. Let's go. We got to get these two a home. We don't want to leave those there. No. I don't know why I always like the shorter one on that side and then build up. There's that opal. So do you want the color changing garnet in the bridge, or do you want the opal? Out of Lightning Ridge, Australia, there are your two choices. Change the gold color, 1777. Slowly but surely they're leaving us. And that color change garnet, of course, is in that bigger bridge mounting we love. That's going to be a diamond weight of a carat 05. The diamond weight surrounding your pear shape opal, that's a carat 01. So you still got some really big diamond weights left up there. Big ones. Okay, so then there is a very big tanzanite. And this is the fourth time they've given this to me, so I suppose I have to show it. Really? Wendy in Colorado, welcome to the show. What'd she pick up? Did she? Thank you. So I'll put that aside for her. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy in Colorado got the tanzanite, the 525. I love that one. Did you ask her about wonder rings? Because, yeah, eventually she'll see the wonder rings and go, oh, I get it. Maybe I need a wonder ring. Okay, so let's move on. I can't get that opal at home or that color change garnet. Wow. The rare, rare, rare up there. Look at that. It's a great stone. Big mounting. Great time to pick it up just for the mounting alone. There's the opal. Kind of an asymmetrical sideways heart design with diamonds then set within it. And then, okay, so I've had this ring a few days now, and I haven't shown it to you. And it was just for one concern. It's a really big stone with a really big price tag. But what if we take the really big stone and give it a really small price tag? I think that's going to be what's required if we're going to show it at 9:22 on a Wednesday night. And I realize it might be later at 9:22 where you live. So it's 8338, but don't go to bed yet because a little shopping is all that you need to rest and recover, because if you have this on the way, if you know that a 9 carat 13, is that what it is? Yep, it is 913. I've got it memorized. It's a 913. I have refrained from showing it the last, I had it on Monday, I didn't show it. I had it on Sunday, I didn't show it. I had it on Saturday, I didn't show it. And I had it prior on Thursday. 4 shows in a row. I did not show it to you because it's also a carat 44 in diamonds in a bridge. Now this bridge, we have to kind of, we have to expand it out and create it custom to accommodate the stone, because normally a bridge only accommodates about a 3 carat stone. So we had to build this one custom to accommodate the 913. That is part of why there's a little extra cost here. But also, it's a 913 blue wing. And everybody else out there who's selling tanzanite right now, they're not selling blue wing black D. Nobody has it but us. So if you're new, whether you're a new viewer, whether you're a new shopper, wherever, if you've been watching a little while, you've been watching a long while, that's something important to remember, is that we've got the best, nobody else does, and I think we all should have the best quality. But usually that's the best quality within a responsible budget. When we're bringing you the best and it's a price tag that's better than what you pay for the mediocre, I say you got a winning combination. That's why they're so popular here. That's why when you hear that people have 22 blue wings from us, or people have 1 in every cut, or I have a gal, I love to mention her because she has a 2, a 4, a 6, an 8. She has everything in even carat weights from a 2 carat all the way on up to, I think her max is a 16. She goes 2 to 16 carats, every 2 carats, every even carat weight she has. I mean, whatever it is that motivates you or your collection, the reason that is possible is because of the values we bring. That's why it's doable. I don't think anyone else would be saying, I'm on my 28th tanzanite. Who would do that when they're 3,000 a carat wholesale, when they're 8,500 a carat retail? Depending on where you're shopping, of course. Obviously, there's people with more, there's people with a little bit less, kind of depends on the quality, or what's the brand name on the inside of the band. That's what really does determine your prices out in retail. What we're here to do is promise you this. Not only are we going to bring you the best quality, 1 vein of the D block that was mined way back when, well over 15 years ago, that was collected and saved by the miner himself and then shared exclusively with all of us. How lucky are we? It's a pinch me moment. Every time I'm here, it's like you look at what we release from the vault, what we bring out of private collections, what kind of connections that we have in the business that run back generations literally to allow opportunities like Blue Wing Block D to even be here. It's extraordinary. It really is. It's a truly unique, one-of-a-kind shopping experience. And nobody else can come close. Nobody else can touch it. Let's take a look at what I'm going to do, because now, day 5 of having this ring, and now it's on the air. So there must be something cooking, because I'm abandoning $14,999 for you tonight. I just didn't think that was going to work. That's why I put it aside the last 4 shows. And it stuck at $14,999, the last 4 shows. I just think that we can do, well, look at this. I'm going to make this really simple and really easy. And I know it's like the last 33 minutes, now 34 minutes of the show. Probably not the most opportune time to be offering something of this magnitude, but let's take a look at all the directions. Get ready. It's Blue Wing Block D. There's that glow it gives on the inside. Double row and diamond still. It's still built like the rest of the bridge mountings we do, but you can see it had to be expanded to this next level to accommodate the stone. I was just thinking about just dropping this price down, saving you a bundle, and just seeing who gets it first. But I am wondering at this juncture of the evening if even dropping this down to a price tag of $79.99, virtually half off, virtually, I don't know if that's going to do it either. I'm aware of the time of the evening. I know what day it is. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $79. I'm going to put it on the auction block. My last auction I did tonight, no bidders. 0. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to get 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 right now, because I'm not even starting this ring at $7,000 to open. That's a carat 44 custom diamond bridge, oversized bridge mounting. Okay, zoomed in too far. Here's what I'm going to do. We got to start low. Let's go. It's not 7 to start. Let's work some per carat magic here. I'm not starting at 6 or 5. At $5,000, $913, we're at, ooh, like what everyone else is selling Black Sea for. Best case scenario, 600, 500 carat. I'm going to do better than $5,000. We're going to do better than 45. We're going to do better than $4,000 to start. Oh, if there was ever a time. If you like the big stones. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to talk you into this. If you're into the smaller jewelry or the more petite sizes or you want more diminutive, this is not for you. This is the 913. This is the big diamond bridge, almost a carat and a half of VS diamonds. Yes, it's in your gold color choice. Yes, it's in your size. All of that happening. But it's not $4,000 to open either. This is what I need to do at this point in the night. We've got about 30 minutes left. And I very well could spend the rest of the 30 minutes on this ring if we start low enough and if we get enough of you in. I'm not going to make it $4,000 to start either. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to stop looking at this. This is not right. We have gone to a whole new level of per carat pricing. And remember, the bigger stones should go for more. They really should. They really should. I'm not even going to ask for $4,000. $3,900 is where I was going to stop. I'm not going to ask for $39. It's late. We got to do something wild here. Let's make a tanzanite dream come true. And I'm already a little bit, surprised we had a ruby auction with no open. So here's what I'll do. I'm not starting at 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. We're going to start at $3,500. And then we're going to be talking about a free mounting with a carat 44 NVS diamonds free. We're going to talk about a lot of gold, and we're going to be at a price. Well, let me just calculate it this way. If you have an open at 35, that means this 913 would actually be not even $450 a carat, not $400 a carat, but it would actually be $383 a carat. Hi, Pamela. We've got another Russian demantoid to show you, and we have an aqua, somewhat similar to the one that sold. So we got 2 pieces to show you, Pamela. They're on the way after this. No open. Let's give it 60 seconds. But just to be clear, and $25 increments, sure, whatever. We could do $10 increments, it doesn't matter. Until we get the open, it does not matter. But I need you to know something. If we get the open, if you are on the lines with that $3,500 opening bid, that would be $383 a carat. $383. I think I've done that once, but it was on a 2.5 carat stone. We're talking about a 9 carat plus. And by the way, that 2.5 carat stone had minimal diamonds, 30 points or so. This has a carat 44. And for all that diamond weight, there has to be a way to support it. A big, bold way to support it. And that means a lot of gold. So there's a lot of gold. There's a lot of diamond weight and a huge 9 carat 13. And do we have the open? We got it, right? Yes, we've got it. And I am making the increments even smaller than 25. I'm making $10 increments just to make sure, because we got that open fairly quickly. So what I'm going to do is do a $10 increment just to encourage bidding and encourage a few more shoppers to jump in and give themselves an opportunity. I just checked. We have 1 bidder on the lines. 1 bidder went open, $3,500. It sells tonight. And I know, probably should have put this up over the weekend or at some other logical point when there's a lot more viewership than late night on a Wednesday, but I'm going to do it right now, guys. We're going to give it 2 minutes and we're going to sell it. I have all these requests to get to for Pamela. I just got them in, Pamela, so we're going to show those. But we have to give this a last call right now. $3,500. That's it. $3,510 would be the next minimum bid. That's it. Any gold, any size, shipped to your door for free. Try the Blue Wing Block Ds. Maybe you're upgrading. Maybe you have a smaller, you're ready to try the bigger one. Here's the perfect moment to do so. Let's give it 2 minutes and it's going to be gone. Take a look at it. $383 a carat. Who do we have as our open there? We've got the open, and we'll find out who it is, but we have another 2 minutes here, and let me try it on. Didn't even think I did that for a while, so here we go. On the hand, it looks like this. Oh my. Just gets darker, just gets better, just gets more neon coming through. Always the case with these beautiful, best of the best Blue Wing Block Ds. We've got 91 seconds remaining till it goes. $10 increments only. It's laughable. And here it is, in any gold you want and in any size you want. And 35 is the bid, and this is last call. We got just a little over a minute left till it sells. Last call, good luck. 35, we're looking for 35.10 or more. Come on in, guys, we'll help you. But that is a really good looking stone. Look at all the reds, oh my goodness. And I love seeing from the sides. Look at how you get to peer through the stone and see the diamonds. Part of the beauty of the bridge is right there. All right, Jess, who do you have? Oh my goodness, how's she doing tonight? Is everything well in her world? Is it about to get better? Does she have a 9 carat yet? Oh, good, 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 good. Now, does she have a blue wing from us at all? I think she does, right? She's got a few blue wings. Is she up to 22 yet? That's the most I've heard from any shopper. One of our shoppers has 22 blue wings. There might be someone out there with more. I might just not know about it. But that's when you know you're making them affordable. You got a deal when they're... Now, granted, they might be... No, I don't think they're resellers. They're not resellers. She's a collector. She just collects. I know she's been gifting a few. She's gifting them to loved ones and doing all that. But yeah, just a jewelry lover collector, right? You can be a lover and a collector at the same time, I mean, right? That's the whole point. There's a lot of things that we collect in life, that typical collectibles that, you know, may not be as much fun, you know, that you really get to appreciate on the daily like you can jewelry. I'm such a fan of collecting gems and jewelry, you know, as a collectible, because there's a lot of things we collect that we can't necessarily wear, you know, and it's so easy to be able to wear. Even me, I collect, my collection, my thing is handbags. You can technically wear those and use those, but they're a little more delicate to wear, you know. You mess up the lining one time or whatever, or something, you know, maybe you want to be a little, you know, you don't want to have a delicate bag when you're running around town doing your things. Jewelry's tough. You just wear it. You can't hurt it. So we have 35. Do we have 35.10 from anybody?
She's doing great. She wants to know
Good.
how you're doing.
That's awfully nice of her. I don't know if anyone's ever asked me that on the air when I've asked them. That's very nice of her. Wow, what a kind lady. I'm doing very well. Very, very well. Thank you, Dolores. I'm doing well. Anytime I can stand up here and give 9 carat 13 tanzanites away, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Had a good Valentine's Day. I liked being off for Valentine's Day. That was nice. Yes? A 360. The Chameleon? Yeah. Okay, this is sold. Let me find the ruby bridge. Okay, 360 on the ruby bridge, even though it might be gone. Okay. And then we're going to do the Chameleon. And this one's sold. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dolores. And thank you for asking. That was really nice. It was really sweet. Okay. This is the ruby bridge we had earlier. So remember when I said that I didn't get an open on an auction earlier? And it was this ring. And I had it up, what, 35? No, I did it, no. It was supposed to be, ooh, yeah. I did 35, didn't get the open. Then I went to 3, didn't get an open. So then I just got on a rampage and said $29.99. And this is what it looks like all the way around it. And this was the 203. Thanks, Town 9234. This was the 203 ruby, carat 11 in diamonds, in the bridge, finished on the inside. Any gold, any size, and $29.99 for that. That's stunning, stunning Burma. And yes, Pamela, your requests are next. I just had this request. And then the Chameleon, I'll put that up. Same requester. Okay. It's our 151, and then we'll get Pamela's request. All right, so here's the 151 Chameleon that I have. And of course, all of our Chameleon diamonds that are color-changing diamonds are certified. And oof, it's a radiant cut. What? Amazing. We're very excited about this. It's item number 7891, and it's the largest. Wait, is this the second largest or the largest at this point? Because I know at one point it was the second largest. I think it's the largest at this point. Well, either way, it's not something we see very often. We don't often get a carat chameleons. This is not a carat. It's not a carat and a half. It's a carat 51. So a carat 51 cushion cut graded by the GIA. It has 54 points in the yellow, and it also has a carat 05 in the white diamonds. So yes, 159 is your diamond weight in total. It is a color changing diamond. So it starts green and it goes to a more golden orangey yellow. And that's based on temperature. And then Pamela, your pieces are coming up next. I did not forget, but we have a couple of requests here right before you. Take a look at the cert here. This is the GIA cert you're going to get with it, and this tells you everything. Cut, cornered, rectangular, modified brilliant. It's another way to say radiant. It's basically a 6x7 in the radiant, carat 51, fancy deep brown, green, yellow, natural, yes it is, and even color distribution in an SI1. But again, look at the clarity diagram, front and back, very, very clean stone. In what? I know. Is it sold? Is the ruby sold? Okay. I just do what they tell me to do, you guys. If they say put it up again, I put it up again. I never know what's going on. I should, but I don't. I try, but I don't always. Take a look at this, though. Clarity grading. This is the color chart. And we're going to make it really, really affordable. And it's a really cool ring. And it changes color. And so this has a deeper green to start, goes to that golden orangey yellow. It's impressive. But it's also, look at the diamonds even on the sides. 2 rows, split shank, all that, as is, yellow and white. Looks amazing. Here it is on the hand. So there's been a $62,999 price tag on it, and we're going to change it. And this is why it doesn't come out to play very often, because it needs like extra, extra, extra security. We're going to make this really important right now. $60,000, it's not. I'm going to make this a huge value. You know that it got down to 33 at one point? I don't know when that happened. That must have been a day I was not here, because that's a really, really tiny price for a stone like this. It's a carat 51. Let's put this in perspective. I have a pink diamond that is a rare color, but it's one color. It's a carat 02. It's sitting right off to my right. I can show it to you. It's a carat 02 pink diamond that is certified, and that's one rare color that just is rare but doesn't change color, and that is $65,000. How is a larger stone, because it's a carat 51, not a carat 02, still certified, 2 colors because it changes color, and it's half the price? It doesn't make any sense. A chameleon is rarer. A chameleon is, it's more rare than just a green or just a pink or just an orange or you name a color. It's more rare because it has this ability, and nobody, even with the GIA people there that have certified it, they still don't get it necessarily. They don't understand why it does this. Why do some stones have that ability to change their color and then revert back? They change back and forth. How do some diamonds do this and most don't? They haven't quite pinpointed why. How? So to have this under 30 or have it under 20, and I'm going there, because eventually these pieces have got to do just that. They've got to go. We're not even asking $20,000. I am making this a very pedestrian price because we know that 2 carat yellow diamonds all the time go for a lot more. I'm sorry, but a 2 carat yellow diamond, even though it's a little larger than this one, still not as rare, doesn't change color. So let's make it happen. This is a 151 color changing diamond, certified and all, and we're not asking for 20 or 19,000 or 15,000. I mean, we're going in big, 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 big chunk discounts here. And it's not even 15, 14, 13, 12. Sometimes they got to go. This is as collectible a diamond as I can bring to you. It's our size that is enormous. I literally have sold, I hate to say it now, but I've sold 70 pointers for this price I'm about to take this to. And they're gone. 70 pointers for this price. This is double that size. Double. And it's not 12, and it's not 11, and it's not even $10,000. Oh my goodness, we're doing something on another level here. It is only $99.99. $9,999 for a carat 51 chameleon diamond. Never has happened. I'm excited about it. Take a look at it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe we're doing this. A major stone, a carat 51, and it's got a carat 59 beside it. Wait a minute, you're getting well over 3 carats. Total weight here. That's not it. It's not just about the chameleon. You're getting yellow diamonds and white diamonds building around and around and around and around it. And it's $99.99. That's major. And I'm going to try it on one more time and let's see who's got it. There's the big one right there. You guys remember it? 70 pointers? 75 pointers that I've had that are long gone. More money. They were more. Look at this. Cannot get over it. Just so much rarity in one piece here, and yet it's kind of like having 4 colors of diamonds, because you got the green, you got the golden it changes to, then you got the yellow, then you got the white. So it's like 4 different diamond colors in one ring. 3 carats plus 4 different colors, all these different cool cuts and sizes, and all of that's for under $10,000. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, Pamela, you've been waiting. Thank you for your patience. We've got 2 pieces to show you. I'm going to start with the larger of the demantoid. We're going to start with the round. It goes slightly over a carat. It's a carat 02, and wow, look at that neon. Oh, perfect. Sometimes you might have to get up over a carat, but you give up a little bit of color. Not this one. It's our 102. 1261 is the number. It's a 102 center, and then it's got 84 points in diamonds. And that's all pave, but it ruffles. It really does look like a skirted ruffle. It just has, yes, it's floral, but it's really the ups and downs, this wave and the ebbs and the flows of the movement of it is so intriguing. That's tough to do in pave. It's tough to do pave in a flat surface. It's another story to go up and down like this and really create that beautiful kind of ruffled format you've got. This is again, 84 points in diamonds in the yellow gold now. You can change it if you want. Okay, whoever put this price on this bag, thank you. Because obviously this wasn't intended for the show. It just came up by request. And I know this ring is $49.99, but that's not the price tonight for the request. It's $2,399 instead. Yes, we're taking a $5,000 ring to $23.99 for a carat 02 demantoid. Out of Russia with the horsetail, here it is on the hand. Any gold you even want, you can change it. Rose gold or white gold's fine, although look at that with the pave. You're not seeing much of the gold there. It's diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds. That's really lovely. Okay, that's my bigger demantoid. Remember we had the 85 pointer and the 66 pointer earlier. This is the 102. We're about ready now to show you an aqua. Sounds like she missed out on the 3 carat I had, so we're going to bring out a 234. Looks similar, just a little bit smaller in scale. This one's going to go, no doubt. Thank you for all the requests tonight. We've had a fair number of requests tonight. It looks like hopefully we're getting them all to good homes. And sometimes requests benefit the requesters. Sometimes they request somebody who didn't request it, and it's all good as long as we get the great pieces, the values that get them the home that they need. That's a really special night. So $23.99 on that one. Big aqua coming up. Maybe she wants to see them both before she makes a decision. So this one's available at the moment. Now here is $61.45. This is a true, honest to goodness, like kid sister here to the last one, because this has a very similar look. Now, not going to have quite the diamond weight or quite the stone weight. It's scaled down, but that last one's gone. The 3 carat with the 211's gone. Yes. I would love to try it on for her. How's she doing? Hi. Let's try on that chameleon one more time. Here's the chameleon on the hand. There it is. That's the carat 51 chameleon on the hand one more time. Notice it does have the row, well, it's a double row, and then it's together, and then it splits as it works its way up to the triple halo. And there's that radiant cut chameleon. Then it goes yellow, white, yellow. Now the yellow diamonds are going to be a little smaller. The white diamond halo is really large. That's where you get the 54 in the yellow, the 105 in the white diamonds, the accent stones being 159 total. Then the 151 in the center, which is so remarkable. And you saw, SI1 is what they're grading it, but you saw that clarity mapped out. It's got an exquisite clarity to it. Thank you so much, Enjoy. That is a big, big congratulations there at that value. Amazing. Let's go back to the aqua for Pamela. The chameleon is sold, and we're going to talk about the 2 carat 34. So that's easy enough to remember. 234 is the carat weight, and it has 88 points in diamonds in the double halo. So still getting really good sizes across the board here, but we are thrilled, thrilled, thrilled to bring it to you. And that double halo with the 88 points, oh my goodness, this is affordable. Again, you guys make requests, and these come out, and they get a discount on the way out that I'm not expecting because I haven't seen this tonight. So a great piece of $29.99. It's nowhere near that. Right here, right now, Pamela, if you'd like this one, or again, first come, first served. And there were several people who missed out. I do want to point out on this double halo They really do a little smaller and then larger on the outside. You can even change the gold on this one, no problem, but it's only going to be $1,599 instead. So $1,599 rightfully should be $3,000. It's not. We're doing it for $1,599 right now, and take a look at it on the hand. Same kind of color saturation. It's like the ultimate in color saturation. Once again, that is what we expect and love from the Sierra Santa Marias, and that's what you're getting right here. So $1,599, only one. This one's got the shank is clean. It's just mirror finish gold on the sides here. A little bit reminds me of the last Chameleon, where it's a little bit of a split as it reaches up to that double halo in the side shoulders of the ring. So that's going to be $1,599. So Pamela, let us know if either of those work for you. And I just looked up, we only have 12 and a half minutes left. Not a lot of time. So if there's anything we can recap for you, questions on availability, something we can bring out in a request quickly, we'd love to do it. The butterfly is still here. The hoops for Robert, I know we brought out some great hoops. They're here from earlier. The Molly Garnet for $649. We had a lot of pieces tonight for $649. So some of those are still hanging out. Amazingly so. Also had those amethyst earrings early in the show, the bypass diamond ring. I mean, you name it. So if there's anything we can show you again, please let us know. And this one, I would hope that aqua is going to get a home, being 2 carats. I mean, that's only 65 points or so less than the last. Actually, a little more, but yeah, I mean, really a very nice stone size to get still. The saturation is still there. The double halo is amazing. It's $1,599. I'd be very surprised if that sticks around the next few minutes. So Pamela, let us know. Otherwise, we can work on something for you, either custom, or we can see if we do a little deeper dive into the inventory and see what we can bring out to you tomorrow night. We're back tomorrow night. Good time to remind y'all, we're back tomorrow night. It's Thursday, so we'll be back same time, same place, 7 to 10 Pacific time in the evening. Of course, can you imagine me doing a 7 a.m. show? Oh my goodness, no. No. It's not going to work. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Can you compare the 85-point demantoid and the 1 carat for Pamela?
Happy to. Wait, is the 85 pointer here? 85. Let me go see if we have the 85-point demantoid. To take a look side by side. Yes, here we go. Where's Pam calling from? Or Pamela? I don't know if I can call her Pam. We're not that close necessarily. I don't know which one it is. Here's the 1 carat 02. And here's the 85 we had earlier. So little maybe sharper clarity on the 85. You know, little like, you know, it just kind of looks like sharpen the focus there a little bit. Little maybe a touch darker in the color as well on the 85. So there's the comparison of the two. Naturally, you would expect that. Although look at the millimeter size there. This is why I say light 1 carat, because 85 points is not a far cry from a 1 carat. You see here there's similarities. And by the way, the 85 pointer was wait a minute, $14.99 versus we brought down the 102 to $23.99. So that's another comparison. Which one together? Yeah, absolutely. Here's the 85. I'm going to put them on together here so you can see them side by side. There's what because they are kind of, yeah, similar in the kind of floral rounded medallion type of style here. Again, 102. This one's the 102 with the 80 points. What was it? 80 something, 84. 84 points in the diamonds. This one's the one that's got the center stone 85, 80 points even in the diamonds. So that's how they compare side by side. And remember, the pricing is a bit different. That one's $23.99, and this one is only going to be $14.99, or that one may be gone. So again, you'll have to check there. But from a distance, see how, Pamela, they look very similar from a distance. We're just, whenever we get close in with that zoom and we can look at them real close side by side, the point is to show you every last detail. So there's always going to be, you know, that really, we can get real specific when they're sitting side by side, which is good. I'm a big proponent of that, is comparing, you know, side by side when we have similar pieces. So I'm glad we get to do that for you. So right side $23.99, left side $14.99. And then we're going to move right along because we want to get in a couple last pieces here if we can. If you have any requests, we're down to about 8.5 minutes now, so please get requests in so we can help you with those. Also, the aqua's still here. The aqua's $15.99. So if she's debating between demantoid and aqua, we can obviously throw that in the mix as well. But there's a really, really important, we've got a gorgeous kunzite here. It's been marked down. Anything else we can recap here? I do want to show that diamond ring really quickly that we started the show with, because I just still think that is such a good value that we've got to have a caller out there who likes diamonds and rose gold, who would love this value. I know it's a little unusual to see diamonds and rose gold, but we've got a good one here if you like that. We've got this one here, which is $74.24. This is that bypass style of baguettes and rounds, rose gold only. That is $649 only, and it's as is. So we'll size it, but it's going to stay in the rose gold. The stack of the baguettes almost ends up looking like an emerald cut. And then you have that double halo in the rounds around it. So it's really pretty on. Let me show it to you that way. So I just want to recap that because that is a remarkable value. If you're in the business and you're in the gold melting business, you might want to take that. Keep the diamonds, melt the gold, and you still got a deal going on. So here's what it looks like on the hand here, and just stays in the rose gold. Probably the only reason it's here at this point is just because we traditionally see white diamonds in the white gold or the yellow gold. So to see it here in the rose gold, but I know we have a contingency of rose gold lovers out there, our rose gold being as beautiful as rose gold gets, because we, have a particular, alloy that we work with that really gives it much more pinky tone as opposed to browns. Sometimes rose gold can look very coppery to me, can look very orangey brown. I love that ours is really like a blushy pink. And that is, I think, a far prettier combination. So that's $649 if you'd like it. There's only one there on the diamond ring. We'll go up close one more time here. And then anything else we can show you? I do. I flashed it. Yes. Let me show it here. It comes with a chain. It's 9273. Let's pop this in for a look here at the end of the show. This one's here as well if you'd like our diamond piece in the rose gold. And I got to mark this down because I showed it earlier and flashed it, comparing it to a different deal I had on a tanzanite. Well, guess what? This is an enhancer bail, so you can open that up, put it on beads or pearls. In addition to chains, which it's going to come with, this is item number 9723, 18 karat solid white gold only. 610 is the carat weight on the tanzanite, plus you're getting 38 points in the diamonds. That'll be a classic halo. Then you get diamonds in the bail. Again, it's an enhancer bail, so it gives you a lot of flexibility as far as how you can wear it. And this price tag is incredible. It's supposed to be, this is the problem, $79.99, like right here. It's right there. There's the piece, there's the price. I'm making it better than $8,000. Got to fit in line with what I've been doing on tanzanites all night long. Let's make it a lot better for you right now. We'll do it for $29.99. And I'll show you, once again, the finishing is beautifully done. The basket work is incredible. And then I'll show it on the hand. We'll give you the measurement. That should go at $29.99, and it comes with this chain, which is actually 18 inches in length, spring ring clasp, and that's what it looks like from a distance. And let me get to the measurement really quickly. That's a great stone too. Look at the saturation from a distance away. About an inch, yeah, top to bottom, an inch in size or in length. And that's only $29.99, and it comes with that chain too. Here's that clasp. We'll show you. It's all diamond cut. It's got that spring ring clasp, and then I'll show it on the neckline for you as well. And that's going to be, yep, only one there at under $3,000. Huge value. That's what it looks like from across the room. And what a beautiful style that is. So really classic. And of course you can, if you feel like you want to do a little larger chain, a little thicker chain, you can. If you wanted to go omega or again, pearls or beads, it's got that little bit of that flip top enhancer style bail. So that's really, really good news. So you can have just that much versatility in how you wear it, which is awfully nice. And let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you that diamond ring one more time. It's still here for $649. Any questions on anything, let me know. We've got our final now, 4 minutes and a half left. And then we're back tomorrow night doing it again. I've got the best kunzite. Might as well pop this in for a look here as well. I think those demantoids, I think the 1 carat's here. If you want the demantoid, did Pamela choose 1 carat or 85? I'm not sure yet. So I think the demantoid's here for you. Also have that aqua, which is here as well for only $15.99. Tanzanite necklace here at $29.99. This one's only $649. And then we'll see what other requests we have coming in because we have a lot of busy lines here at the end of the night as per usual. So there's our $649 bypass ring in the rose gold only. Okay, which one, Joyce? Sure. Fantastic. The 102 demantoid is gone. Thank you so much. Well done there. I think I just need to flash that aqua then. This one's here at 640. I don't know what it's going to take to get that out the door, but that cannot go any lower in price than it is right now. And then, okay, I'm going to show you this kunzite. Forget about the aqua. Let's go to this one. This needs to be seen. Just the color. The color. And the cutting is cute too because it's a really rounded cushion, which I love. It's item number 9582. It's a 1925 carat kunzite, gorgeous. 46 points in diamonds that are paved, bigger individual stones paved into a trapezoid on either side in the white gold, or change it if you'd like. I got to make this snappy. We have 2.5 minutes left. And so the $59.99 ultimate saturated kunzite comes all the way barreling down to a price tag that is going to guarantee, even in this little bit of time we have, that it gets a home. It's only, you know what, don't even do $3,000. Half off, not good enough. $29.99, still not good enough. I'll make it $2,699 to the very first caller. We still have the heart-shaped turquoise drop earrings too. They were remarkable, weren't they? They were special. I would definitely think about those big heart-shaped turquoise. We also have the Paraiba. Okay, let me flash this one in, because if this is still here, this has got to go. And you see we only have 2 minutes left in the broadcast. So $26.99 the kunzite. Here's the Paraiba. I did have this in the very early parts of the show. This has got to go here. 8745 is the item number. This is the Paraiba in the bridge. It's the 38-pointer. You can have any gold you want. It's my last call on it. It's $17.77 only to the very first caller who wants that bridge. A beautiful Paraiba. I mean, a chance to get a Paraiba and not spend $10 or $15 or $20,000, which they so typically are. And this is obviously not a gigantic stone, but it's giving the color, it's giving the clarity, it's giving the neon, and it's only $17.77. And you get a very important mounting that's setting it as well. So that is last call on that Paraiba. I think that's a great way to kind of finish up our evening, our Wednesday night. I want to thank everybody so much for being with us tonight. If you have any questions, we're going to be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. So the phone number, dial it in now, jot it down if you don't have it memorized, and we'll be able to get you anything you need. Questions answered, place those orders, start working on your jewelry so we can get it out to you as soon as possible. And before you know it, you're wearing it and enjoying it. So we've got about a minute left. Time to dial in with your favorites, your questions, check on anything. Get this Paraiba. I'm going to try it on really quickly for you as well, so you can see what it looks like, because this is a lot of ring for $17.77, and your choice of gold and size and all of that. So it is for one caller only, and it's our last call on the show. We've got about 30 seconds left. Join me tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern is when our Thursday extravaganza will begin. Hope to see you all there for that. We got a very special show planned. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night, I hope. Each and every one of you. Here's one last close-up look at this Paraiba. Again, we're here for you after we go off the air. We'll be taking your calls, answering your questions, getting those orders placed. Thank you again for watching tonight. Thanks for shopping. Welcome to all of our new shoppers. Appreciate y'all so much, and we'll see y'all right back here tomorrow night, Thursday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. Which one? Yeah, we just ran out of time. Are they online, Jess? We can always do something online. Which diaspore do they need to see, though? Is it the pink one? Because the pink one sold. The pink one did sell. But I can show them a similar one tomorrow. An emerald cut. It's $4.99. Okay.